A very, very warm welcome. This is Arnav Chaudhary, and you are live on my YouTube channel. It's another watch along. Today it is East Bengal Football Club versus Punjab FC, and East Bengal have a number of issues in regard to injuries and also, of course, guard suspensions. While Punjab FC, of course, look to get back to winning. Yeah, it's a big game, as you say, XYZ. I'm looking forward to this, and therefore, as always, um, if you are watching this, maybe watching it later on than usual, do leave a like, do leave a share as well, and let other people join in. And if you haven't, do subscribe to the channel, and let's grow the community. And and as Shomullo says, enjoy East Bengal now, sir. Good evening. Good evening to you also. And it's now time to Let's Football as Clayton Silva is on the pitch, and he has kicked off the ball as East Bengal play from left to right, while Punjab FC play from right to left. East Bengal in the traditional red and gold jersey, black shorts, while Punjab FC are playing in their usual white away kit. So this is something which we look forward to. And going through the lineups quickly, Prabsuk and Gale in goal, Mohammad Rakib, Hector Yuste, Anwar Ali, and Lal Chungunga in defense. Nandakumar Sekar as well as Mahesh Naurem on the wings, Shourav Chakraborty and Ijazi Maher, couldn't read that properly, in defensive midfield, while it is Clayton Silva and David in attack, as Punjab are on the counter-attack. Still in the first minute, Nihal with the cross cleared by Mohammad Rakib for a corner. Quick counter-attack from Punjab FC. Nihal Sudesh, maybe one of the players that the Kerala Blasters are missing, who yesterday, of course, fired the head coach Mikkel Store. Long ball out to the wings. Nihal Sudesh plays it in, and interesting to see Mohammad Rakib half-chested out for a corner. Blew my prediction. Oh, that's a tough one. Looking at the lineups, looking at this game, to me, given the current realities, Punjab FC are favourites for this one. But again, East Bengal at home under Oscar Brozon have done quite well. Suljic with a short one. Gets it, doesn't get it back. Not well played by Punjab. And looking at the Punjab lineup, of course, Ravi Kumar in goal. We have Lumding, Suresh Mitay, Novoselek, and Abi Sheikh in defense. Ricky Shabong, Nikhil Prabhu in defensive midfield. Azmi Zuljic in an attacking position with Pulga Vidal and Nihal Suresh on the wings, and captain Luka Machin in attack. So that is the Punjab FC lineup for this game, as we look forward to hopefully an interesting game of football. XYZ says 1-1. Would be, maybe looks like a potential result. But let's see what the red and gold can do on their side and what Punjab FC can do, who, of course, lost their last game. So Punjab FC's so-called very good start. Some mixed results in the last few matches. Of course, they lost to Jamshedpur, but beat Mohammedan Sporting, and of course won sensationally 3-0 at Mumbai City FC, but lost before that to Northeast United and to FC Goa. Lumding against Nanda Kumar. Long ball forward. Rakib has to play it out. Mahesh lose it out to Abhishek. Nikhil Prabhu plays it to Suresh Mitay. So therefore, it will be interesting to see how both teams do. East Bengal also had lost their last match 1-2 to Odisha at home, of course, with that controversial red card for Jackson. And interesting to see how they do. Mahesh keeps the ball. Oh, one back by Suresh. And that's offside for Luka Machin. Doesn't get to the ball. Clayton looking like he wanted a free kick against Suresh. Let's see. Suresh, bad contact. Yeah, there's a contact, but is that a foul? Not enough, in my opinion. Dangerous ball in by Mahesh, but collected easily by Ravi Kumar. Let me take this one. Anwar Ali in defense mid first time. Yeah, let's see Shomola how he does. Any Indian player that's impressed with any young player? It's not overall, the players in patches. I would have said at the start, Jitin MS, Nikhil Prabhu has had patches where I say I've liked how he played. Um, yeah, so that is something. Um, Vineet Venkatesh would have been someone that we could have talked about at the start of the campaign. But if I look at it now, yeah, it sort of has fizzled out, even out a little when it comes to talk about players and how well they've done. So, in my opinion, that is something as Punjab FC try to build from the left, playing across. So, current situation is Punjab FC are on 18 points in the league table, and East Bengal FC are on 7, fifth, visiting the 11th place team. East Bengal at least are away from the bottom spot. That's, I think, the first start for the red and gold, which they'll be very happy about. As Ricky Shabong, loses the ball, or rather, the ball gets stuck. Clayton takes it away. Nanda Kumar beats his marker, but Nikhil Prabhu comes in. Nicely played by Punjab FC to regain the ball. Punjab FC lose the ball, gain the ball again. Novoselic plays it out to Abhimite. Tries a lovely through ball for Neil Sudesh, but yeah, would have been offside. Doesn't take it. Luka Machin charging. Bad ball. Neil Sudesh doesn't get to it. And Prabhusukan clears in the end. Abhimite beaten by Mahesh, who has improved in the last few matches, I would have said. Had a difficult start to the campaign. Didn't play well, I would have also said. Can play better. Long ball didn't go through. Nihal surely was offside. Didn't move to the ball. Well played on by the ref. Nihal, one of those many Indian defenders where you would say, can he do better? David combines with Nanda Kumar. David beats his marker once more, but then loses out the ball. Foul given. Nanda Kumar plays to David. Push a shove from Nikhil Prabhu. Beats his marker. And then, Lumding. A little too much of pushing and shoving. Maybe the amount of fouls from Nikhil Prabhu, Suresh Mite, and Lumding get David a free kick, or earn David a free kick rather. Clayton Silva, captain today, free kick into the danger area, and that's a goal. And David, no, it's not. Is it offside? Yeah, given as offside. That would have been a brilliant goal for East Bengal. Let's see once again. Yeah, David just a little ahead of Nikhil Prabhu. Just a little ahead of Nikhil Prabhu. Good contact from David, but denied by the offside flag. Nikhil Prabhu loses the ball to Clayton. Punjab FC. Luka Machin is offside. Way offside, I would have said, yeah. Here we see Sal Crespo, Diamantakos, Mark Zo, Jigson, and of course Mehdi Talal. That's a tough mix of players to miss. And yeah, I think today it will be David's day. Shumullo, let's see. I saw David in the derby. Thought he was not really up to the mark of this level. But again, that can change from match to match. Let's see how he does. Long ball played forward. Nikhil Prabhu, and that's a foul given against Clayton Silva. Yeah, Clayton has to step up with Diamantakos out of the squad. He will have to lead the line for the red and gold, showcase what he's capable of. Hasn't been that good. Long ball forward. That's going to go out. Anwar Ali. As Shumula said, in defensive midfield. So it's interesting that Oscar Bruzon thinks Hijaji Maher and Hector Yuste are better together as a defensive pair in defense, and he rather puts Anwar in as a screen. And it's also shown whenever he could, Anwar not being a centre back, but having played him wide in the AFC Challenge League as a right back. Oh, that was dangerous. Nikhil Prabhu against Clayton. Play goes on. Ball through. Actor Yuste clears it. Rakib, Shovik. Anwar leaves it for Mahesh. Back to Anwar. And Clayton. Let's see. Once more. Yeah, but wasn't that much that it could be given as a foul. Hope David takes this opportunity provided, considering foreigners like Siverio Diamantakos around him. Siverio? You mean Clayton? Clayton and Diamantakos, yeah. And knowledge is everywhere, says David is a gem. He has to prove it. I don't know if he's really an ISL level, sorry, 1 second, ISL level striker. That's one thing that David needs to prove, in my opinion. Back again. Select clears it. Generated speed from middle of the ground with skill. Okay. I don't know where that comes from. At the end of the day, he's a striker, and that is calculated with goals. Oscar Bruzon. He's come in, changed a bit at East Bengal. Main thing that he's changed, in my opinion, is the mentality. Right, so he's done well. And look, I have a guest here with me. 1 second. What the hell is this? How does this work? This works better, right? Very warm
Yeah.
good evening, Hiren.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I am good. Hope everyone We'll be happy to see Hiren. Seems like a little cold wherever you are, Hiren.
या नॉट कोल्ड जैसा आपके वहाँ पे होता है
Huh.
10 डिग्रीज
Actually, 10 degrees for us is summer. Huh? So this is I'm sitting like this at 10 degrees.
हाँ हेलो
So
एक्स वाई
Hiren,
जेड हेलो
hello XYZ. Yes, Hiren joins me here for this live. Little surprise for you guys. What are you expecting from this game?
मैं अभी जस्ट मैंने स्टार्ट ही किया देखना वो
Huh?
ऑफसाइड जो गोल मारा डेविड ने उसके
Hmm.
उस टाइम से So I think it will be interesting battle because no doubt East Bengal missing couple of their key foreigners, but डेफिनेटली अगेंस्ट पंजाब एफसी आई थिंक मतलब पिछले कुछ मैचेस से ईस्ट बंगाल ने थोड़ा-सा आफ्टर द दोस एफसी चैलेंज लीग एंड उसके बाद वाले मैचेस से थोड़ा-सा मोमेंटम पकड़ा है एंड सामने पंजाब एफसी भी आप वो ओवरऑल अगर देखें तो उनका परफॉर्मेंस लास्ट मैच में जमशेदपुर के साथ भी अच्छा था। आई थिंक दे मिस्ड अ कपल ऑफ चांसेस अदरवाइज़ उस मैच को वो निकाल सकते थे। सो बैटल तो तगड़ी होगी आई थिंक बिकॉज़ मेरे को लगता है कि ईस्ट बंगाल के पास कुछ मतलब बेंच पे भी ऐसे प्लेयर है जैसे बाकी क्लब में मतलब हम देखते हैं कि स्टार्टिंग 11 के काफ़ी सारे प्लेयर अच्छे होते हैं बट बेंच पे ज़्यादातर वो स्ट्रगल कर जाते हैं।
Hmm.
सो आई थिंक ईस्ट बंगाल थोड़ा-सा उस मामले में मेरे को लगता है कि स्क्वाड डेप्थ है उनकी, यंगस्टर थोड़े से प्रॉमिसिंग है तो बैटल फाइट तो देंगे, ऐसा नहीं होगा कि वन साइडेड मुकाबला होगा।
I think so too, and but I also think that again, both teams don't know where they stand. I think that's the
हुँ,
most interesting one. Huh? So both teams are. If you asked me 2 weeks ago, I would have said, "Huh, Punjab FC looked like a team top six candidate."
हुँ,
2-3 weeks ago, you said, "Huh, East Bengal moving away from the bottom, ठीक है." But then, of
हुँ।
course, both teams now losing their last game, and also in the way they both of them lost it. Um, Very difficult to judge, na? कहाँ जाएगा
पंज
and
पंज प
how it happen.
पंजाब एफसी का सर मेरे को मतलब पेंगतोइस जब अपॉइंट हुआ था, मेरे को तो उस टाइम पे ज़्यादा उससे होप नहीं थी क्योंकि उसका अगर आप ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड हमने देखा था तो ग्रीक लीग में भी वो कुछ मतलब जो क्लब को हैंडल कर रहे थे उसको उतना अच्छा वो मैनेज नहीं कर पाए थे। तो वहाँ से कोई उम्मीद नहीं थी बट आई थिंक फुटबॉल उन्होंने अच्छी खिलाई है एंड पंजाब एफसी मेरे को क्या लगता है कि प्लेऑफ तक तो शायद जगह बना लेंगे इस बार, बट वो टाइटल के लिए जो टीम चाहिए ना वो अभी उनके पास नहीं है मेरे को लगता है। आई थिंक दे मतलब टू मच रिलाई ऑन द यंगस्टर अगर आप बेंच स्ट्रेंथ में देखेंगे दे हैव मोस्ट ऑफ द यंगस्टर स्टार्टिंग 11 में भी यंगस्टर है। तो कहीं न कहीं आपको आई थिंक टाइटल के लिए जाना है तो थोड़ा-सा वो चाहिए आपके पास इंडियन प्लेयर भी एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर। तब जाके आप टाइटल के लिए फाइट कर सकते हो।
Hmm.
सो आई थिंक वो एक बैलेंस की थोड़ी-सी मेरे को कमी लगती है। एक्साइटिंग लगेगी टीम आपको, आपको लगेगा कि नहीं भई ये और किसी भी दिन किसी भी टीम को हरा भी सकते हैं। बट एक वो जो कंसिस्टेंसी चाहिए आपको टाइटल जीतने के लिए, वो कहीं न कहीं आपको थोड़ी-सी वहाँ पे वो लैक करती हुई दिखेगी। सो
I
ये
think the
मसला है।
foreigners are good. The
गुड
combination of
येस।
foreigners is
हुँ,
good.
हुँ,
Talented players. Some of the
हुँ,
players have also stepped up.
हुँ,
Nikhil Prabhu, Nihal Sudesh,
हुँ, ट्रू।
Lumding, Abhi Mite. These guys have stepped up. On the other side, again, I said foreigners are good, but as you say, they have mainly 18, 17-year-olds on the bench. So that
बेंच
experience,
येस।
lack of experience is a problem. East Bengal on the other side, normally, if you look at the whole squad, would have looked stronger. But now the East
हुँ,
Bengal's problem is that with so many injuries and key injuries,
येस,
who's and it's your attacking line which has been sort of literally ripped apart.
रिप्ड अपार्ट। हुँ,
And even your defensive midfield doesn't exist anymore, which was actually your strong point that Anwar Ali has to play in that position. And yeah, Babalu's, as you say, Anwar Ali in midfield. That also shows you, Saul Crespo is someone who can't be replaced. And on the other side, the question also is Clayton Silver hasn't fired this season. That's a big problem
ट्रू।
that a lot of East Bengal
हुँ,
fans are saying, Clayton needs to be replaced in the winter as well. And, Dimper is just showing his players, yeah, be physically stronger. He's not happy, you know.
येस।
Because I saw David play in the derby, and he had no chance in the derby. Of course, that was a different East Bengal to now, but still,
हुँ,
it shows. We go back, quality and consistency. In the same, when we privately speak, we also speak about these topics. Huh? That's the biggest
Same
problem
things.
in Indian football these days. So it's going to be
True, true.
interesting. Also with Anwar Ali, I think the costliest Indian so-called centre back being pushed around by Oscar Bruzon whenever there is a need in his positioning. That's also, I think, a slap in the face of Indian football, in my opinion. That you play so many crores for the player, but then if I have two foreign centre backs, of the opportunity to play two foreign centre backs, either he's done that I said a little earlier in the AFC Challenge League, he played him as a right back, and now he's playing as a defensive midfielder. That's also not good signs for Indian football, I would say.
True, true.
Foul from
Abhis,
Chungunga,
Abhishek
huh?
Singh, I think looks promising this season from Punjab FC left back. I
Hmm.
think he needs to improve on a couple of things, but I think he has a good talent.
Has potential, can play on both
Hmm.
wings. Is also, I think, interesting as he is now attacking on the left against Mahesh. Oh, does it nicely, trickery, but the ball goes out, corner. Abhishek or Abhimitae, what is written on his jersey. Interesting player. Yeah, will be interesting to see how he develops. Because again,
पंजाब एफसी
right
के
back.
अगर आप सर फॉरेनर देखें तो नोवोश्लेक, ये सुलजिच, फिलिप मेजेक, पुल्गा विदाल एंड लुका मेचन, ये 5 तो फायर कर गए हैं। बकिंग का स्टिल नीड्स टू, मतलब आई थिंक एक फॉरेनर है कि जो अगर अपने फॉर्म में आ जाए, देन आई थिंक दे हैव आई थिंक ब्रिलियंट 6 फॉरेनर्स। दैट्स अ गुड चांस एंड व्हाट अ गोल फ्रॉम स्मार्ट सुलजिच। ब्रिलियंट गोल, ब्रिलियंट गोल। व्हाट अ क्रॉस! दैट्स अ परफेक्ट गोल। Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. No chance for Mohammad Rakib. He should have done better, but brilliant in behind run from the
But the technique, huh, from Suljic,
technique. Yes, brilliant.
it was,
That's a very good goal. Very good goal.
and
I
he's
think it
been
was Nihal
he's been
Sudi.
on off. He's been in and
No,
off.
Pulga. Uh,
Pulga, I think, huh?
Pulga's cross and brilliant volley.
And Oscar Bruzon will be even more worried now.
Hmm.
Azmir Zulic,
उसका
Nihal,
प्रोनाउंसिएशन कैसे होता है सर जी सर? सुलजिच, SUIL सुलजिच है तो क्या कैसे बोलते हैं उसको?
Suljic.
हाँ।
But look at the
But a very
technique with
good
which
goal.
he pushes
Hmm.
the ball in. Huh? Lovely
Hmm.
cross, perfect cross, and he just has to put his foot in. And
Perfectly weighted
I don't
cross.
know, if you ask me, I don't know if which Indian footballer could score such a goal. Most of them, would have had most probably the roof of a high-rise
Hmm.
building.
Hmm.
Huh?
Hmm.
This is the technique, the class, and that's wow. Orito says the YBK could have been a fortress, which would be a nightmare for teams of East Bengal did not play their games here. Again, I think cards, injuries, the same set of problems like last season. No? We were speaking not the
I
cards, but the
think
injuries. That is
नहीं
another
नहीं,
big problem.
एक एक कंटिन्यूटी का भी इश्यू रहा है ईस्ट बंगाल का। नॉट ओनली अबाउट द फॉर्म में आप देखिए कि उन्होंने जैसे मैच जीते हैं, कोई ना कोई उनका की प्लेयर आप रेड कार्डेड हो जाता है। वो एक मैच में आपके ये दोनों हो गए थे, दोनों विंगर नोरेम महेश और ये
Nanda
अ,
Kumar.
नंदा। फिर आपका लाल चुंगनुना 2 बार इस बार रेड कार्ड हो चुका है, 2 बार। 12 मैचेस में 2 बार उसको रेड कार्ड मिल चुके हैं। दिक्सन सिंह को रेड कार्ड मिल चुका है। एंड आपके प्लेयर इन क्या बोलते हैं कि इंजर्ड भी रहे, दिमांतकोस इन एंड आउट रहा है। तो एक सेटल उनकी स्टार्टिंग 11 बनी नहीं है अभी तक। हाफ ऑफ द
That is
सीजन डन हो चुका है एंड स्टिल दे
that
आर
is
लुकिंग फॉर देयर
yeah.
सेटल स्टार्टिंग 11।
Pulga Vidal with a good opportunity. Huh?
आपको क्या लगता है ये मेहदी तलाल का रिप्लेसमेंट कौन ला सकते हैं वो?
The question is, what kind of replacement are you looking for? No, I think that's the first. So
आई
as
थिंक दे
Shushmit
नीड ए नंबर
joins,
10।
in my opinion as well. I hope both teams lose. Sushmit not happening. Punjab FC, of course, closing in on the top. But again, I think you should be more concerned about Mumbai City playing bad but winning now, as Mohun Bagan. So for me, I think that's East Bengal's problem is, when can I get Saul Crespo back? I think that's the most important element of the game of East Bengal. That is, Saul Crespo is, first of all, of course, a destroyer on one side, but he's also the first, builder of the game.
Game, yes.
That's your
He's
main
more
thing.
of a like Emma Jau kind of a role play.
Huh. But with less flair,
Hmm.
I would say that's a thing. That's offside from Luka Machin. But my thing is with them is also Clayton Silva. There needs to be a conversation about Clayton Silva at East Bengal.
Hmm.
Uh, so therefore, that is something, as a replacement striker. That's a thing. And what I said at the start of the season, in my opinion, East Bengal's bench is not as good. The
Hmm.
first 11, if they're all fit or were fit, East Bengal has a very good team. Yeah.
Hmm.
So therefore, that's something, sorry, one sec. You you get Diamantopoulos knowing his injury record. Yes, some cards they've got were unjust, but what about others? You buy players using dubious methods. Karma has to strike, and the transfer strategy is poor. We've spoken a lot about it, Orithro. There's a level of desperation in there of the club officials, and also on the side of the fans who are willing also, sadly, Hiren. I think that's the main thing, also
कल
to
कल
support
सर नहीं
wrong
नहीं
means,
सर
right?
सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट कल ही जब मैं लाइव कर रहा था तो कल ही हम ये डिस्कशन कर रहे थे रिगार्डिंग दी स्काउटिंग नेटवर्क और इससे पहले मैंने एक रिपोर्ट पे पढ़ा था कि आईएसएल के क्लब के किस तरह से साइनिंग्स होती है मोस्ट ऑफ दी प्लेयरों की और किस तरह का स्काउटिंग मतलब उसमें क्लियरली मेंशन है और ये हमको भी आपको भी पता है कि नो आईएसएल क्लब हैज दैट काइंड ऑफ स्काउटिंग नेटवर्क अदरवाइज जो पैसों में वो फॉरेनर ला रहे हैं उससे डेफ़िनेटली उनको बेटर फ़ॉरेनर्स भी मिल सकते हैं एंड इंडियन प्लेयरों में भी जो वो पैसा खर्च कर रहे हैं, उसमें भी वो बेटर अगर यहाँ पे क्या बोलते हैं कि स्काउटिंग नेटवर्क है, तो डेफ़िनेटली बेटर कर सकते हैं। बट जैसे दिमाग तक
No,
उसका
Hiren,
बोला
I would disagree on that, because your problem is the inflation in the market. I was actually discussing with a couple of guys who work for teams, and we were
हुँ,
talking about the numbers. And the discussion was, could you produce an ISL top side at half the cost? That was our discussion yesterday.
डिस्कशन
And and
हाँ,
and 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 therefore, the problem is that the Indian players' salaries have gone to a ridiculous level. They have been. I
हुँ,
mean, forget even ISL. I'm talking I League Two level of players.
यस,
Ah,
हुँ,
where below that, at state level, players are living off football. Bhai, you're playing, actually, to me, state level football to me is amateur football.
हुँ,
You should have a main
बट
job and play football on the side. In India, it's not possible. I understand. Your grassroots coaches are full-fledged coaches. In Europe and North America, these are either part-timers or they actually have a job and do a little bit of coaching on the side. So these are
हुँ,
the realities. Our system is so much overpaid. And also the
पेड
question is, a foreigner, would he come to India because of football reasons? The same question we could ask about Saudi, right? Cristiano Ronaldo would
हुँ,
have not gone to Saudi Arabia, all the other players, if the Saudis were not offering them 5 times, 10 times the money, even 100 times the
हुँ,
money sometimes. So that is our
हुँ,
problem. Our problem is with the quality we have, and you're fighting on the same quality level of players. I have said
यस,
multiple times here on my show and asked the question, can our top players come to Germany, come to my city here in Remscheid, and play for a 6-tier FC Remscheid? Because 90% of our players have played under 19 Bundesliga, so their football basics are good.
गुड हुँ,
Our players का
बट
सबसे बड़ा problem, Hiren, our basics are bad nowadays.
बट ये सर एक आपका लैक ऑफ टैलेंट पूल भी तो है ना। आपके पास उस तरह के आप देखिए अभी एट द मोमेंट अगर आपको मान लीजिए कि सेंटर बैक चाहिए, किसी आईएसएल क्लब को इंडियन सेंटर बैक, आप मेरे को बताइए कौन-सा नाम आपके दिमाग में आता है? देयर इज़ नो इन
I
अ
don't have.
सेंटर बैक इन अ
I
हाँ,
have been asked this question on the show multiple times. Which players should Mumbai City target to plug their problems? And we come up.
अब
I said defensive midfield, but striker, Indian striker, कौन लेगा?
कौन लेगा? एग्ज़ैक्टली
Huh? I
हुँ,
don't know an Indian striker who you can sign and say he's going to score. And the point
हुँ,
is very simple. If you have five, if you have even better six good foreigners, you will play for title. Mohun Bagan
राइट,
Supergiant are a very good example. You've got a set of six good foreigners. And even if one or two injured, the other four can save you. But if
Save
Mohun
you, yes.
Bagan, but Mohun Bagan also has, God forbid, one of their foreign centre backs is injured, not only one match, but 3-4 matches, they will face a problem.
Problem,
Look at
yes.
East Bengal today. East Bengal, all the
And
centre
ये
backs are
सर
playing.
इन्फ्लेटेड
They
मार्केट
they
तो
have
ये मतलब
four
ऐसा नहीं
they
कि
have four centre Hiren, they have four centre backs. Three of them are playing defense. Anwar is playing defensive midfield.
हाँ
I'm not Gursimrat and all. I'm not
and
counting
ये
it.
सर
So
जो
that is the
इन्फ्लेट
problem, no? Hmm.
हाँ नहीं ये जो इन्फ्लेटेड मार्केट है वो ऐसा तो नहीं है कि आईएसएल आने के बाद ही हुआ है वहां से मतलब और ज्यादा वो बढ़ गया बट उससे पहले भी हमको पता है कि जो हमारे पुराने प्लेयर भी थे उनको भी जो सैलरी मिलती थी उनकी क्वालिटी के हिसाब से वो तो ज्यादा ही थी मतलब ये अगर हम आई लीग डेज की बात करें और अभी भी
Hundred
आपने जैसे
percent.
बोला कि इट्स नॉट ओनली अबाउट द आईएसएल आई लीग में भी आई लीग 2 में भी जो सैलरीज मिल रही है एज पर द प्लेयर्स क्वालिटी वो उससे वे हायर है अगर आप अब उस
Yeah,
कंपैरिजन में देखें बाकी
yeah.
लीग्स के कंपैरिजन में देखें
100%. Hiren, it goes down the whole system,
सिस्टम
right?
एग्जैक्टली
At the lowest level in India, most of the players are getting some sort of money.
मनी
In most parts of the world, at the lowest level, you don't get any money.
You only
So
survive
that's
to only survival money.
not even that. If you play at the
Hmm.
lowest level in Europe, you don't get any money. You don't even get money to say, "Arey bhai, yeah, 50 euro lo," and buy some boots or something. You don't even get that. So that's the reality of where we are in India. You are taken care of very, very well. Some of these
Hmm.
foreigners, why don't they leave? Money is one part, but they're well taken care of, and the standard is not too high, no?
True I.
But let me get to that question. Or the XYZ says a very, very interesting perspective. Indian players need to learn this technique, not just celebrate them. Responsibility needs to be shouldered. Foreigners and ISL, I think, also expect more from Indian players. XYZ, I agree, but the problem is, tell me an Indian player who would score a goal like Suljic and then not break his leg.
Hmm.
Does he have the ability to get the foot in the right shape and then push the ball in that right moment? Does he even
Be,
get to that position? That is my first question. Forget the technique. Will the Indian player be there to try and score of that situation? This ball with an Indian player there most probably would have gone out. Sorry, that sounds bad, but these are brutal realities of where we are,
but
na?
नहीं बट टेक्निक की सर हम बात कर रहे हैं इसका अभी रिसेंटली तो थोड़ा सा मैंने कमेंट्री भी सुना है कि इसका डिस्कशन हुआ लेकिन आई थिंक जब 5-6 मैच वीक हुआ था तब भी मैं लाइव कर रहा था तब हमने डिस्कस एक चीज की थी कि आप इस सीजन देखिए कि जितने गोल हुए हैं सभी क्लब की ओर से और कोई भी गोलकीपर ले लीजिए एक्स वाई जेड आपका बेस्ट से बेस्ट जो गोलकीपर है गुरप्रीत सिंह संधू से लेके विशाल के से लेके सभी ने यहाँ पे इस सीजन आप देखिए कि ब्लंडर किए हैं मेरे को लगता है कि आई थिंक सीजन एंड में ये स्टेट हम निकालेंगे कि 25 to 30% गोल इस सीजन के प्योरली बेसिस ऑन दी गोलकीपर्स मिस्टेक हुए हैं एंड उसमें भी एक टेक्निक जो क्लियरली लैक ऑफ टेक्निक दिख रही है वो जब उनको आप काफ़ी दूर से शॉट आता है या फिर जो बॉल उनको कलेक्ट करना चाहिए, वहाँ पे हमारे सारे कीपर, आपके टॉप से टॉप कीपर से लेके आपका जो अभी नया कीपर खेल रहा है आईएसएल में, सबने एक गलती की है क्योंकि पंजाब एफसी का जो कीपर है मोहित, वो है या फिर मोहम्मद आन का कीपर या फिर बाकी कोई या फिर गुरप्रीत सिंह संधू, सब यहाँ पे बॉल को पुश करने के लिए देख रहे हैं। ये
But
क्लियरली
here,
विजिबल है टेक्निकल
Hiren, there are two, three problems with the goalkeepers. First of all, when the goalkeeper has to come off his line, first problem.
हाँ,
The
हाँ,
second is this kya kar rahe hai, not
कर
collecting the
हाँ,
ball, right?
कलेक्टिव
Again, I did a short video on that a few days ago. And as you said, it starts with the national team goalkeepers. It starts with the Gurpreet. It continues with the
अमरिंदर भी
Amrinder.
बहुत करता है ये।
Vishal Keth the other day gifted a goal to the Blasters. Pravsukan has done this a few times this season. Ravi Kumar has done it. Sachin Suresh gifted Mohun Bagan goals. Clayton, and, and there you
राइट,
see the
राइट।
problem of Clayton at the moment. That Clayton Silva is not the same as he has been in the last 2 years for East Bengal. Huh? That's
हुँ,
also a point, right? So therefore, Orito rightly says, and also the reluctance to let people go like Clayton, and that is another problem. The man is 37, 38. He's getting old, and the problem is there, Hiren, that this is something. If you don't work on it, if we don't start working on grassroots, if we don't start working on youth football, the standards will depend on the quality of the foreigners. If you get 4 to 6 good foreigners, you are sorted to get at least into the playoffs in the ISL. If you get good foreigners, you get a chance to play up there. Huh?
इसीलिए सर वो नहीं कहते आईएसएल का सक्सेस का एक सिंपल सा ये रेसिपी और Luka Machen should score. Oh, what a miss! And Nohal see this miss. Oh, two times, three times. Oh, boy. That should be a 2-0. Luka Machen,
Yeah.
Nihal Sudis. What have you done? That should be a
And
goal.
that's the danger, no, that Punjab FC have now. Yeah, that Punjab FC have that potential, especially in counter attacks. Good save,
No offside. No
uh,
offside.
good save, and then who was this? Anwar Ali or was it
नहीं
Hijaji
नहीं
Maher who came in who
नहीं
blocked?
हिजाजी
No, no,
नहीं
no.
नहीं
It was
ब्लॉक किया
Chununga.
वो ब्लॉक किया नंबर 5 था
हाँ, Chununga. हाँ, Chununga in the end. But and this
ये
is too
सर
easy, right? You
हाँ
see Chununga and Hijaji not in line with Hector Yuste, and that gives them the opportunity. But Chununga lucky to block that second one. But actually,
बट ये सर वो नहीं कहते आईएसएल का सक्सेस रेसिपी वही है कि आपका जो
hmm,
मिडिल का सेंटर स्ट्रेट लाइन है वो आप सारे फॉरेनर डाल दो स्ट्राइकर नंबर 10 डिफेंसिव मिडफील्डर सेंटर बैक एंड एक एक्स्ट्रा सेंटर बैक एक एक्स्ट्रा स्ट्राइकर दैट्स इट यू सॉर्ट आउट ये 6 फॉरेनर
yeah,
इसीलिए आप देखिए कि मोस्ट ऑफ दी फॉरेन प्लेयर्स यहाँ पे क्यों कोई विंगर्स या फिर वो नहीं लाते क्योंकि
let's
वो
see
सब उनको पता है कि इंडियन को सपोर्टिंग रोल पे वहां पे कर सकते हैं इधर यहाँ पे आपको
exactly.
सॉलिड प्लेयर चाहिए
Shushmit, I don't know if you mean this seriously or more as a joke. The perception is you guys the best pool of young talent. I don't know where that young talent pool supposedly is. To me, that young normally I would say would be most probably with the Blasters or with BFC. To be very honest, are there certified scouts in India? I don't know what if there in India there's a certifications program. I don't think there is, right? So and also if someone gets a certification from somewhere, it's something in theory. For me, a good scout is someone who's got the vision, the eye to spot the
हम्म
talent, to say bhai, and then say, you know what, 10 years later this guy's become a professional. I don't care what this guy does at under 13, under 15 level. I look at my under 17 World Cup squad. The best player from that squad at this moment is a certain guy, Apuya, and he never used to play, right?
हम्म
So therefore, at under 15, under 13, under 17, under 19 level, it doesn't matter. It matters at senior level what these guys are able to play. Sushmit says they won't. We have Nuno, but Nuno can't be registered. No? If Nuno is registered and someone misses 3-4 matches, no logic to it. Drinks break in winters is something which really annoys me. Yeah, for you, for Indian standards, this is winter, but for someone who comes from Europe, let's say the guys from the Balkans who are playing today, or for the Spaniard, this is summer, right? So don't forget that. This in Punjab, in Delhi, it does make sense, but Kolkata, this weather, at least for me, this would still be summer temperatures that they are playing in at the moment. I League 3 player getting lagged for 2-month league. Yeah, Lucky Ali, another part of the problem. Shushmit agrees with Raj. Doesn't make sense in winter. But again, we have to differentiate. Na? Kerala, Goa, Bangalore, even Chennai, it is still summer, right? So therefore, there's
हम्म
that differentiation needs to be there. But this is a general thing that the broadcaster and the
हाँ
and the league have installed. So therefore, yeah, it's not an optional thing. In Indian standards, it's become the drinks break is part of it, and around the 30th minute we'll have a quick ad block. What do you think of Vinny? How should he progress in the future? Should he move higher clubs or just better than other teenagers? And I said, Abhishek, I'm not sure what to say because at the start of the season, people I remember after 2 matches were saying, "Ye to national team material," and then he made some mistakes, was out. Ryan Williams has come back in that position. He'll have to showcase his talent on a regular basis. Now, if he's someone who plays regularly for BFC in a season like this, we can talk about him at a higher level. No? Hiren, what do you think?
यस यस एग्जैक्टली एंड आई थिंक अभी तो इंजर्ड चल रहा है वो आई थिंक इस सीजन के विनीत एंड निखिल प्रभु ने अच्छी शुरुआत की थी एज ए पेयर बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली उसको इंजरी हो गया सो आई थिंक डेफिनेटली पंजाब आई थिंक मेरे को लगता है रादर देन गोइंग फॉर अ बिग क्लब आई थिंक ही शुड बी स्टे एट द क्लब की जहाँ पे एटलीस्ट उसको रेगुलर गेम टाइम मिलता रहे देन डेफिनेटली विल कैच आई ऑफ एनी बिग क्लब एंड फिर वहाँ पे शिफ्ट करे तो स्टार्टिंग 11 में जगह बनाने के चांसेस ज़्यादा है अभी से जाएगा तो जैसे मुंबई में था वैसे ही रहेगा सीन उसका
Huh? But this season, Mumbai, if he stayed at Mumbai, he most probably would have gotten game time, na, Vinith Rai. So
गेम
that's the
टाइम
crazy one.
हाँ हाँ
Seeing the
ये
performance of a
वो
regular
दैट्स
national.
व्हाट अ गोल पुल्गा विदाल व्हाट अ गोल ब्रिलियंट Again, defender's mistake. In a way, he should have defended that well, but beautifully dribble past and beautiful goal. 2-0. No chance now for East
But
Bengal
look
from
at the
that angle.
angle, huh? Hiren, look at the angle,
Very tight angle, and that's why it's
right?
a more difficult goal compared to first one. फर्स्ट वाला भी डिफिकल्टी था वैसे तो, वो भी इट वाज़ नॉट ईज़ी ऑन वॉली बिकॉज़ हेडर फिर भी आप उस तरह के क्रॉस से मार सकते हो, बट टू स्कोर अ वॉली लाइक दैट वाज़ डिफिकल्ट, एंड ये अनवर अली को बीट किया भाई।
Just wow.
ब्रिलियंट, ब्रिलियंट।
Hiren, this
You
is
just
this
admire
is the
this kind of
quality.
things, quality.
But also the keeper goes down into his knees too early, in my opinion. Nah? Just
टू
stand.
अर्ली,
Look,
हाँ,
if you just stand tall, maybe you can block it with your body. Why are you
ब्लॉक इट,
going?
हाँ, हुँ।
Good goal,
नो
very
रिप्लेसमेंट
good
ऑफ
goal,
क्वालिटी।
right? And this is, and listen, this is not even a top level player of his country, and he's way better than
हुँ।
any of our players.
No, I would say is not even in their you can say कि टॉप लीग आल्सो। फुल्का विदल, आई डोंट थिंक सो कि अर्जेंटीना की टॉप लीग में भी खेल रहा था वो। कहाँ पे खेल रहा
Even
था वो?
no, no, that is, see, forget the top level, na. The third tier, fourth tier bhi hota hai, na. He's still better than our.
हाँ,
That is my concern, na. Oh, right. That's the thing.
मस्त चांस फॉर ईस्ट बंगाल, क्रॉस, अरे यार! I don't understand
uh,
why PV Vishnu not started today. He has done a good thing, a good played
yeah,
last
but
couple of game.
I have always said it's that this boy has a certain level of ceiling, and I think Oscar sees it the same way.
But I think seeing Nanda's form currently, I would say he makes more sense compared to Nanda.
Coach, I think thinks differently.
I think मेरे
At
को
least
लगता है
my.
सेकंड हाफ में वो आएगा, सेकंड हाफ में
Hmm.
चेंज होगा वही।
Yeah, but the damage has already been done. Now it's about
हाँ,
salvaging the game for East Bengal. Na?
हाँ,
Ranveer
it
says,
would
seeing the
have been
performance of a
3-0.
regular national team player, and I am very certain that we will not qualify for Asian Cup this time. I don't even see us getting 3 points against Bangladesh. Whoa. That is hard. That is harsh. That is tough. Ranveer,
If 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 Bangladesh find a three four players like Hamza Chaudhary, in a way you can say कि 3-4 origin players, I think they can build around they can build a team around them, like we play in ISL, and then I think definitely Bangladesh will be much more challenged. But I think uh, straight away I don't think so कि इतना difficult हो जाएगा। अवे गेम में ज़्यादा बांग्लादेश का difficult मेरे को लगता है कंपेयर टू होम गेम। सो ये वाली
see,
चीज़ है, बट
our good thing is that our advantage is we are opening as Bangladesh. So,
एग्जैक्टली,
and I'm not sure is Hamza Chaudhary joining them in March or not. There's some say yes, some have said, someone even from Bangladesh has told me no, it's not happening. So therefore, let's wait and see. But March, it is a question about us, and my question remains: is Sunil coming back or not? In the current form, I've said Sunil needs to come back, right? So therefore, let's wait and see, and it'll be interesting to see what we do or not. But let's wait and see. XYZ said, actually, Onava completely agree. If you not watch this plays, the Indian players don't even try. Just look at their faces. They don't want to embarrass. They know it within every time miss or sixes. Yeah, that is it. It is a problem, right? And people don't want to discuss it in Indian football. And he says regarding goalkeeper, the world is going forward playing ball playing, great ball distribution goalkeeper, not necessarily shot stoppers. The quality has gone that high. Also, I've seen specific goalkeeper training in Europe. Agree, but I would still say it has become better. But is it really of Manuel Neuer level, right? So the question is, but ours. I'm not even going into the complex things. If our goalkeepers do the basics right, that is the start, and the basics are not right at the moment, right? Catching the ball, punching the ball, flapping what are they doing? Here, decision making is wrong at the moment. That is, we're not even getting into those complex things of distributing the ball. How many times do our goalkeepers try to play the ball wide and then hit it out?
Hmm.
हो रहा है हिरेन ना?
True, true.
Casey Creations says, can we see windshield based on previous performances and are they looking for any transfers? Hiren Bhai, acha, Hiren Bhai, you're now the transfer expert. Please, sir.
हाँ, ना आई थिंक मेरे को लगता है कि बीएफसी को ज़्यादा विंटर में चेंजेस की ज़रूरत भी नहीं है। आई थिंक आपकी टीम ऑलरेडी दे आर डूइंग वेल, सो ज़्यादा उसमें चॉप एंड चेंज करना भी नहीं चाहिए। आई थिंक देखिए फॉरेनर्स दे हैव आई थिंक दिस सीज़न फाइंड अ वेरी गुड फॉरेनर कंपेयर्ड टू लास्ट सीज़न। एडगर मेंडेस इज़ अ गुड क्वालिटी प्लेयर वी हैव सीन। रेन विलियम्स इज़ डूइंग वेल नाउ। पेड्रो कैपो इज़ देयर मिडफील्ड्स लीडर। नोगुएरा इज़ आल्सो परफॉर्मिंग वेल। परेरा डियाज इज़ आल्सो फाइंडिंग हिज फॉर्म, सो दैट्स अ गुड साइन। अदरवाइज़ वो एक लग रहा था कि भई आउट ऑफ फॉर्म चल रहे हैं। योवानोविच है, सो फॉरेनर्स तो आपके पास सही है। इंडियन प्लेयर्स भी यू हैव अ गुड प्लेयर्स एंड जो यंग टैलेंटेड प्लेयर भी आ रहे हैं, चाहे वो हर्ष पात्रे हो, फनाई हो, विनीत वेंकटेश हो, दे आर कंट्रीब्यूटिंग। सो आई डोंट थिंक सो कि दे नीड टू उम यू कैन से कि फालतू में सिर्फ विंडो ट्रांसफर विंडो है और साइन करना चाहिए। उस हिसाब से मैंने नहीं नहीं देख रहा कि उनको वो करना चाहिए। एंड आई थिंक सरगोजा ने भी वो मिस्टेक की 2 मैचेस में। एक में उसको खामियाज़ा भुगतना पड़ा, एक में वो बच गए लास्ट मोमेंट पे कि आप जब जो विनिंग कॉम्बिनेशन है या फिर जो टीम आपकी वर्क कर रही है, उसमें वो चेंजेस करोगे, तो आपको आपको कहीं न कहीं वो मतलब चीज़ें क्या बोलते हैं कि अपोज़िट डायरेक्शन में जा सकती है। आई थिंक मेरे को तो नहीं लगता कि बीएफसी के लिए ऐसा कोई भी साइनिंग देखना चाहिए। बाकी देखते हैं इंडियन प्लेयर को आई थिंक अगर उनको लगता है कि टीम में स्क्वाड डेप्थ बढ़ा सकता है, देन दे माइट गो फॉर दैट, अदरवाइज़ तो आई डोंट थिंक सो।
Agree. Orithro adds, as bad as Man United have been, they do produce youngsters who go on to become world class every year or every alternative. So performance of main team doesn't really affect grassroots. Yeah, agree. But Devashish Doctor, as a Mohun Bagan official, has said, no, my priorities are not grassroots and youth football development. No, our priority is only the first team, right?
हुँ,
That's been said. So we've had this. Manchester United did win against Man City. Yeah, they did, but yeah, I think Man City's bad run. I don't know. It's just incredible. Huh? Pep now saying that I am not good enough. That is unbelievable to watch. Um,
हुँ,
XYZ says, I was watching the training practice of England national team. The goalkeepers were having a very intense goalkeeper training. Crosses, volleys, deflected shots, rebounds, clearing the ball. And you're talking about England, right? We're talking about, if you're talking about England, you're talking about amongst the worst goalkeepers in European football. But anyway, let's not get into that discussion. In any
Pickford.
other country, their number one would not be even in the top 10 goalkeepers. So therefore, think about
हाँ,
the training of a Germany, of a Spain, of an Italy, of a France,
बट
of a
आप
Netherlands,
देखो
of
ना
a
सर,
Denmark,
नहीं, नहीं,
Norway.
नहीं, नहीं, प्रीमियर लीग के जो टॉप क्लब्स है, उनका गोलकीपर इंग्लैंड का नहीं है। सो दैट सेज देयर क्वालिटी ऑफ गोलकीपर।
Hmm. So therefore, if you think that their
चेल्सी ले
training
लो,
is good,
लिवरपूल ले लो,
uh,
मान सिटी ले लो,
all
ये
of the
आर्सेनल
foreigners are
ले लो,
goalkeepers.
सबका स्पेन ब्राज़ीलियन ब्राज़ीलियन स्पेन ब्राज़ीलियन ही है।
If you think that Ortega is the number two at Man City, Ortega
हाँ,
was, got relegated with Arminia Bielefeld and came to the Premier League. And whenever he's played well. So he's not even,
yeah.
so wo hai. What happened to Sweet Kid? Looks like he forgot defending Jay Panda. Yeah. Uh, Too much of talk about his money, salary, this, that, everything. Again, there's a lack of quality across the board for Indian players. And that's,
हुँ,
you can offer them crores and crores and crores. They will not become better footballers. That's your problem. XYZ said off topic regarding opponents for Asian Cup qualifying opponent. Watch Singapore just dominated Thailand squad, absolute two bangers. The intensity and hunger was something else. I fear for us.
इ
I
इस
know.
नहीं, नहीं,
I know. He didn't.
सॉरी।
Before you come to this, एक पूछना था. ASEAN countries in the ASEAN Cup impress. Then they play continental
इम्प्रेस
qualifiers and then push हो जाता है.
खुश
That is what I have observed.
बट नहीं, नहीं, ये बात सही है सर आपकी, लेकिन इसमें एक पॉइंट में जो इन्होंने मेंशन किया उसमें ऐड करता हूँ। ये काफ़ी सारे लोग इसमें बोल रहे हैं कि मलेशिया या फिर आपके इंडोनेशिया और वो सब अपनी फर्स्ट टीम के साथ नहीं खेल रहे क्योंकि प्लेयर्स आर नॉट अवेलेबल, जो उनके ओरिजिन प्लेयर वो क्लब में खेल रहे हैं। बट आप देखिए जो तिमोर लेस्टो का एक प्लेयर है जिन्होंने अभी आई थिंक मलेशिया के सामने वो 3-2 से हार गए। बट एक जो
Hmm.
गोल मारा ना सर, वो काउंटर पे उसने गोल मारा था एंड वो अपनी क्वालिटी के बेस पे मारा था। ऐसा नहीं था कि
Hmm.
यहाँ पे ओपोनेंट ने मिस्टेक करके उनको अपॉर्च्युनिटी दी थी। आप देखिए आईएसएल में हमारे प्लेयर कितने ओपन फील्ड से गोल मारते हैं, कितने मिस्टेक से गोल मारते हैं, ये भी हमें देखना पड़ेगा क्योंकि आप जब इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे खेलते हो, तब आपको इस तरह के एरर्स नहीं देखने को मिलेंगे, जो आपको आईएसएल में मिल रहे हैं और यू आर स्कोरिंग अ गोल। तो आई थिंक आसियान कंट्री का सर मेरे को लगता है कि नाउ दे रियलाइज़ कि द ओनली वे टू गो फॉरवर्ड फॉर नेशनल टीम इज़ टू ब्रिंग इन द ओरिजिन प्लेयर एंड दैट्स व्हाई उनकी जो एक कैम्बोडिया और वो सब है, वो भी अब उस डायरेक्शन में आगे बढ़ चुके हैं। उनकी टॉप टीमें तो कर ही रही है, 5 जो टीमें हैं ये मलेशिया, थाईलैंड, इंडोनेशिया और वो सब। लेकिन अब आई थिंक ये भी उस डायरेक्शन में आगे बढ़ चुके हैं। सो और एक मैं बंदे से बात कर रहा था ये मूसा भाई का वहाँ पे उनका कलीग है, वो भी इंडोनेशिया से तो उन्होंने वो भी वही बोल रहा था कि अब वहाँ यहाँ पे ये बात समझ में आ गई है एंड उनका जो आई थिंक प्रेसिडेंट भी है वो क्या नाम है उसका? एरिक अ, वो भी मन बना चुका है कि भाई ओनली वे फॉरवर्ड फॉर इंडोनेशिया का जो है
Now,
इज़ टू
you're talking
ब्रिंगिंग
about
दी
Eric Tohier,
ताकि
but
आप
Eric Tohier is some.
तो
Think about it. Owner of Inter Milan, someone
हाँ,
who has done the right thing, right? So the point here at the end of the day, that things have happened, and we have not done this in the last. Again, I first raised this topic with the AFF in 2001. Harpal Singh at the
बस
time was playing with Baichung and Bury. Huh?
इसमें इसमें सर मेरे को क्वेश्चन पूछना था आपसे कि 2010 में जो दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट का जजमेंट आया कि अगर आपके पास इंडियन पासपोर्ट है तभी आप किसी भी इंडिया की जो नेशनल टीम है उसको रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हो। तो उससे पहले क्या सीन था? मतलब उससे पहले तो ये इंडिया
In
के जो
tennis, no, in tennis, for example, Prakash Amrit Raj and others with the US passport were actually representing India
वो कर रहे थे, तो फुटबॉल में क्यों नहीं कर रहे थे? मैं वही पूछ रहा था।
because there are FIFA rules. No, you have to prove of. So the government would have to. My PIO card went to FIFA in 2006,
हाँ, हाँ,
right? 2009,
हाँ,
2010. Bob was trying to get Michael Chopra to play for us.
हाँ।
Didn't happen, right? So therefore, and also the
फिर
Delhi High
उसके
Court
बाद
ruling. The Delhi High Court ruling very simply said, in my opinion, it's half time now. That if it would be challenged in
हुँ,
from a sporting sense
हुँ,
in CAS, the Delhi High Court order would be removed in a few seconds because it doesn't stand, no? Because it goes against the values of Olympics. So if India will organize
हुँ,
Olympics in 2036, players of origin will represent India. If India does not change, India will not be able to host Olympics. I don't know if I've said this before, but this is one thing which is very, very clear to me, that if we want to host Olympics,
हुँ।
you will have to allow
बट
origin players to represent you. Because if you look at China hosting the Winter Olympics in
हुँ,
2022, the Beijing Olympics,
हुँ।
the ice hockey team didn't have anyone Chinese in there per se, right? They were
हाँ,
Americans, Russians,
हाँ।
and Canadians, and whatever. So
हुँ, हुँ।
therefore, that will have to change. So that's
नहीं
something. Yeah.
मैं ये पूछ रहा था आपसे कि 2010 में जब वो हाई कोर्ट का जजमेंट आया, उससे पहले ये मतलब ये उस टाइम पे जब फीफा में जैसे आपने बोला माइकल चोपड़ा के लिए भेजा या फिर तो उनका फीफा ने अप्रूव नहीं किया था कि क्या सीन था?
So I go with a different. Let's not go to Chopra. I go with my own. Again, I was not a candidate for the Indian national team, but 2006 player, a person of Indian origin card, which I have or had at the time. Now it's OCI, was sent to FIFA
हुँ,
to say, is this proof of origin? I said, huh. But there were some documental changes that had to be made by the government of India so that FIFA would accept players of origin to represent India,
ओके।
which
सो
AFF, and again, we're talking at a time where President Dasmunsi was still there, Praful was there, they were both part of the government. They
गवर्नमेंट
couldn't change it. They could not get it changed. And it has not, again, we are saying Congress government, BJP government, doesn't matter. That is
सो
part of the
नाउ
problem.
नहीं, नहीं. So now there is a you can say कि judgment from Delhi High Court. But if that was that you can say कि judgment has been removed from maybe you can say कि Supreme Court, and then only on the basis of OCI POI card holder with that changes you are suggesting in government, can Indian origin player allowed to represent India without passport
Yes,
or without dual
yes,
citizenship?
it indirectly you have to create a uh, uh, um, indirectly the OCI card is de facto, let's say, a sporting citizenship for
Mm.
India, let's say.
India, exactly.
But it's not a
Special
football
case.
topic. It's a special case for others, especially tennis would we've got now players in all different American sports being successful. No?
Mm.
Basketball, American football, ice hockey, yeah, wo, again, we could get in. Yeah, let's see. So let me take some more observation points. Thoughts on Ego too much coaching in ISL side like KBFC? Bubbles, please. I don't even want. Hiren, let's not go into that topic. Huh?
Exactly.
Geo Cinema main page showing Pakistan with South Africa rather than ISL. Such a shame. No, Ranveer, it's not a shame. It's a reality.
Mm.
It's a reality that for them, cricket of different kinds gets them more
More
money and
views.
sponsorship and
Ah,
ads and views than any of the ISL matches could do.
नॉट ओनली सर आईएसएल मैचेस, आप देखिए फुटबॉल आपकी जो सो कॉल्ड यूरोपियन लीग से दे आर आल्सो स्ट्रगलिंग टू गेट द ब्रॉडकास्टर इन इंडिया नाउ.
Huh, huh.
And the fact is not only this international cricket matches of all the other nation, आपके
Hmm.
यहाँ पे जो लल्लू लोग खेल रहे हैं, जो सेलिब्रिटीज कोई खेल रहा है, कोई ऐसा
Local
कैंपेन के लिए
local district
लोकल,
tournament.
हाँ ऐसे जो टूर्नामेंट हो रहे हैं उनके भी लिए ब्रॉडकास्ट मिल रहा है.
Hmm, hmm,
कोई वो टीवी सीरियल के जो एक्टर्स है उनका लीग होता है तो उनको ब्रॉडकास्टर मिल जाता है। आपके फ़िल्म स्टार का होता है उनको मिल जाता है। स्टेट लेवल की जो टी20 या लीग्स चली है उसको मिल जाता है। एवरीवन इज़ गेटिंग द ब्रॉडकास्टर, वो जो क्रिकेट का कैसा भी लीग आपके कॉमेडियन का एक लो चलता है उसको मिल जाता है। सबका भाई सबको मिल रहा है ब्रॉडकास्टर, या फिर इन एनी वे ओटीटी पे वो उनका ब्रॉडकास्ट हो रहा है। आपकी प्रीमियर लीग के अलावा ला लीगा, सीरिया एंड ये इसको क्या बोलते हैं कि लीग वन को लास्ट मोमेंट पे जीएक्सआर आया और ये इस बार उनको मिला ब्रॉडकास्टर.
hmm. That
एंड 10 साल
Hiren,
में आप देखिए प्रीमियर लीग,
that's a
10 साल
that's a
में
reality, na?
प्रीमियर लीग की ब्रॉडकास्टिंग वैल्यू डाउन हुई है. अभी-अभी जो जियो स्टार ने कॉन्ट्रैक्ट साइन किया, वो सिर्फ 65 मिलियन का साइन किया, जो कि 2013 में वो दे रहे थे 150 मिलियन उसके.
So that's the point, na? And you've gone to a streaming platform. You're no longer on linear television, na, Hiren. That's another problem, na?
एग्ज़ैक्टली हाँ,
So
दैट्स
so
अनदर
so
अनदर
so
थिंग.
so for them, that's another thing. Um, Thoughts on Kerala Blasters FC fiasco? Ask Abhishek. Abhishek, I did a video late last night on the sacking of Mikel Store. I think there is, at the moment, I feel a disconnect between the Blasters management, their fans, and the realities in and around the club. I think that if people, I saw a lot of comments under the video that I put out, people saying, "Are they're making money, this, that, everything." First of all, the owners are not making money off the Blasters. If you think any owner, forget ISL, in Indian football is making money on Indian football, then first of all, please wake up. Nobody's making money, right? Except one or two people, but that is fraudulent ways. Let's not get into that. The second thing is that the owners from the Blasters, from my understanding, have given their management the clear mandate: I'm giving you money X, manage it within this money, right? So that means if you want to keep a decent ISL team together, they will have to sell players every summer, right? And that to me is the one reality. Second is, I don't know, the management has not been able to communicate honestly with the fans. Because I can't at once say, I understand your pain. Of course, you understand everyone understands the pain of the Blasters fans of having not won anything and, becoming like the memes in Bangalore. So, to me, these are realities. Does the firing of Mikel Store help? I don't know, because I thought they played well against Bangalore FC and against Mohun Bagan. And sometimes small little things decide. With BFC, Sunil Chetri was the difference. One of his best performances in the last 4 or 5 years. Against Mohun Bagan, you saw in the end, Mohun Bagan just has much better quality to allow Jason Cummings to come into, and Alberto Rodriguez, that goal is world class. So that's the thing, na.
Mm.
So it is sometimes very close. Even I was saying this the other day when we were doing Mohammedan Sporting against Mumbai City FC. Mumbai City FC, if you look at the general
Mm.
stats, are nearly as good as last season. But no team has missed
Mm.
more big chances than Mumbai City FC this season. So
Yes.
therefore, these things are sometimes very, very close. Think about it. The Blasters could have actually gotten 6 points against BFC and against Mohun Bagan. And nobody could
Mm.
be able to say anything about it. And if that happened, who knows, right? So these are all realities of things sometimes I feel, and and I think especially at this time, I would think the Blasters fans need to be with their club. Ask questions of your management, but do not say, Are, let's go for a boycott. I think you're not at a stage of a boycott. I think there should be a communication with the management. You have a new CEO who's tried to be direct and honest. I mean, he even went on Twitter and tried to interact. But again, how much can he say on Twitter that you want, as fans, want to hear? I don't think that's the best platform. If I was asked, I would not do it. If I was in his position, I wouldn't have done it. But I would go in fan interactions, go in meetings, listen to the people, but also then say, these are the realities of what we have from the owners. And then that question shouldn't be just of the management. The question needs to be asked then of the ownership and say, guys, do you want to win titles? Right? So that, I don't know, Hiren, that's the thing that I see.
मेरे को लगता है सर कि क्या सीन है कि अभी जैसे आपने बोला ये सारे रीज़न है एंड आई एग्री विथ यू कि ओनर को क्वेश्चन पूछा जाना चाहिए। आई थिंक केरला ब्लास्टर्स जैसा जो क्लब है कि जिसका इतना बड़ा फैन बेस है एंड एक्सपेक्टेशन इतनी ज़्यादा है, दे नीड आप देखिए जो अभी केरला ब्लास्टर का मैनेजमेंट कर रहा है कि दे आर बैलेंसिंग बुक और दे आर गिविंग ए चांस टू यंगस्टर, वो आइडिया मतलब एक एज़ अ क्लब हम देखना चाहते हैं कि ये इंडियन क्लब करना चाहिए। बट आई थिंक केरला ब्लास्टर एक ऐसा क्लब है कि मतलब उसको भाई ऐसा ओनर चाहिए जो मोहन बागान के पास ओनर है कि वो पैसा खर्चने के लिए अंधा पैसा खर्च करने करने के लिए रेडी है। वो ये चीज़ नहीं देखी कि हमें इसको बैलेंस करना है। तभी आप इस तरह के फैन बेस की जो एक्सपेक्टेशन है या फिर उसको है वो कंट्रोल कर सकते हो। आई थिंक करंट ओनर्स आर लैकिंग इन दैट वे एंड आई थिंक
Hmm.
मेरे को लगता है कि इसका एकमात्र सॉल्यूशन है कि दे नीड अ बिग पॉकेट ओनर। अदरवाइज़ आई डोंट थिंक सो कि वो इस चीज़ को
Hiren,
मतलब
Hiren,
अचीव कर
they
पाएँगे या फिर सस्टेन
have,
कर पाएँगे।
no, 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 Hiren, they have a big pocket owner.
बट वो विलिंग टू स्पेंड नहीं है ना, तो ऐसा चाहिए कि जो
Exactly. That is the
हाँ,
point. That is the point.
हाँ,
उसके पास आदमी है जिसके पास पैसा है. He has the money.
हाँ,
But he has given them certain money, or is given them I don't know how many crores per year, saying, "Yeah, I'm giving you this,
हुँ,
uh, you know, uh, uh, and manage it." That is what is happening, na? So therefore,
एक्ज़ैक्टली,
when the management, to me, and I said that in the video of the last few days ago when I did a video on the management versus the fans. The management's job most probably is to convince the owners and say, listen, spend the next 2-3 years, let's win a title. If the Blasters win an ISL title, they will get more money, 100%, because they have the biggest viewership amongst all the teams. So
100
rather,
यस,
I would say, rather than trying to
हुँ,
maintain status quo, if I was working in the Blasters management, my work would be to build the best possible team in the ISL, to challenge a Mohun Bagan, to challenge a Mumbai City or BFC, whoever they are, for a title. That is what
हुँ,
I would do if I was working for the Kerala Blasters. Tough ask. I know it's a tough ask, but the Blasters, as a team, as a club, as a fan base, need and deserve a trophy, because that would also be good for Indian football.
हुँ, एक्ज़ैक्टली, 100%। एंड इसीलिए सर मेरे को लगता है
हाँ,
कि
बताओ.
उनका जो मेरे एक एक चीज़ वो बैलेंस भी नहीं फाइंड कर पाए हैं बिटवीन द स्क्वाड, कि एक वो जो आप नो डाउट यंगस्टर को मौका दे रहे हो मोहम्मद अज़हर, ऐमान, सचिन, सुरेश इन सबको, विपिन को। बट आई थिंक यू नीड ए एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर आल्सो, इंडियन प्लेयर्स। तब जाके आपको यहाँ पे टाइटल के लिए तभी आप पुश कर सकते हो। अदरवाइज़ आप हियर एंड देयर आप मैचेस जीतेंगे, आपको लगेगा कि यहाँ पे अच्छा प्रोग्रेस हो रहा है। बट इवेंचुअली वो एक सीज़न में भी वही होगा, दूसरे सीज़न में भी फिर आप इवेंचुअली आपने
They
जैसे
have
बोला कि
they have
आप
another problem, Hiren. They have another problem. You in the summer you let go of Leskovic
Exactly.
because you
हाँ,
realized इससे नहीं होगा.
हाँ.
Adrian Luna, Adrian, there are few players this season. Adrian Luna belongs to them. Clayton Silva belongs to them. Where I feel they are not as good as they have been for their respective clubs.
Hmm.
And as much as Adrian
Yes.
Luna has been a superstar of the ISL, at the moment, Adrian Luna is not that difference player. I mean, Jesus Jimenez is scoring goals.
Hmm.
Noah Sadhu is creating chances.
Hmm.
But that third attacking foreigner which you need is not creating enough for them because they're also conceding too many.
Hmm.
Sachin
True.
Suresh is committing mistakes. Som Kumar is, as I've said multiple times to me, is not ready for ISL football. Sorry, he would have
Yes.
needed 1 or 2 more years in Europe to get himself ready for senior level football. So therefore,
Hmm.
Horvi Pam making his mistakes. Um, so yeah, all of these things add up in a way, and the Blasters are nowhere near, in my opinion, where they could, should, needs to be. Before the match restarts, let's quickly go through some more comments. Indonesia fielded all of their Indonesian-born players and they drew with Laos. Origin players do make a major difference. Ranbir, 100%. Mourinho, more of a funny statement. Sir, is there any chance Ismail might approach Calcutta High Court tomorrow morning and take a stay order tonight's result? Mourinho, no. And Welsian says, will become crorepati rather than good footballers. Speaking about Indian footballers, yeah. You know, um, that is that. And Ranbir says, is Sunil Chetri even top 30 in Asia? Not now. I mean, the man is 40, in his prime, maybe he was a top 30 striker in Asia. But Ranbir, at the moment, despite doing so well, no, no. I'm Hiren, I don't know what you think, but what I think is, I just quickly grab my water bottle is over there. Hiren, you just answer the question. I'll just be back. 1 second.
Okay. 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 I think definitely seeing currently, I don't think so, but in his प्राइम ऑब्वियसली आई थिंक उस टाइम पे आ जाते हैं एंड अभी आप देखिए कि एशिया में भी अभी आप उज़्बेकिस्तान के प्लेयरों की क्वालिटी देखिए। दे आर इंक्रीजिंग ईयर बाय ईयर। सो आई थिंक पहले क्या था कि भाई आपके जापान हो गए, ईरान हो गए, साउथ कोरिया हो गए, ऑस्ट्रेलिया हो गए या फिर उनके प्लेयर उस क्वालिटी के आ रहे थे। बट अभी आप देखिए उज़्बेकिस्तान हो गया या फिर आपका सऊदी, कतार यहाँ से भी आप देखिए दे आर प्रोड्यूसिंग अ गुड प्लेयर। सो नाउ द टास्क इज़ मोर डिफिकल्ट एंड पास्ट में आप बोल सकते हैं। हाँ,
Huh. Exactly, Hiren. I think that's the thing. XYZ says players like Maran Fellaini are exception, no talent, only tall and heading abilities. Can any Indian player make or squeeze in Europe lower division like this and survive? I think Fellaini, I think you're underestimating the player. You know, um,
एग्ज़ैक्टली।
if he's able to get into that Belgium team with, De Bruyne, Hazard, Lukaku and others, you have to have some sort of quality. And um, even at lower level in Europe, the players have some
हुँ,
sort of quality. It's not just about height and this and heading ability. No, you have to have some sort of football skills. And the problem is our best players are not good enough at this moment. What will be just a tall player? The days are over where I don't know, would a Peter Crouch play today? I don't know. I don't think so.
हुँ। And you can't survive on a single skill set nowadays. You have to have that little bit you can say कि all the aspect of your game. So
Yeah. Raj says PFC can do wonders once they qualify for AFC competition because their management has got good footballing brain and also the hunger to do well. Raj, knowing the guys, they've done well, but I think
उनका
you're
सर मेरे को इसका जानना था उसका।
overestimating. I think them for Asian level. Let's be realistic. Even the
हाँ,
best teams in
एग्ज़ैक्टली।
India are struggling. So it
हुँ,
doesn't matter how good PFC is. Mohun Bagan can't compete. Mumbai City can't compete. East Bengal can't compete. Odisha can't compete. So let's be realistic. Asia, no. Let PFC. PFC is growing. PFC has done a good job. But let
आई
them
थिंक
grow.
एट द मोमेंट तो आईएसएल क्लब के लिए एशिया में कम्पीट करने के लिए दे हैव टू स्टार्ट विथ द 8, 9, 10 फॉरेन प्लेयर्स द वे
Hmm.
मलेशिया और द डूइंग मलेशियन क्लब। सो
Yeah,
उसी तरीके से आप कम्पीट कर सकते हो, अदरवाइज़ नो चांस।
yeah,
एंड मेरे को
yeah.
सर जानना था इनका ये जो पंजाब का जो स्पोर्टिंग डायरेक्टर है वो फॉरेनर है, मैं नाम भूल गया उसका।
Hmm.
इज़ ही गुड? वो ईस्ट बंगाल स्कोर्स 2-1।
And now we have a match on.
हुँ, गेम ऑन।
Yeah, Clayton Silva, and it is it Hijaji Maher?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it is Hijaji Maher with the goal.
Good goal.
Game on. Good goal for
Good header. Good header.
good header, and that's the capabilities. Novoselic on the ground. Was there some sort of
Brilliant header.
foul in as well in there?
Maybe, but keeper should have done better. He has a again. He left his line and should have done better. But good goal from Hizazi Maher.
Good free kick from Clayton. Yeah, Ravi Kumar again. He's in nowhere land. No?
Mm,
Either you stay on your line. If he stays on a line, maybe he has a chance to clear it. He's not the tallest, also,
mm,
or you have to go out and get
mm,
get the ball. No? So again, half of a
mm.
goalkeeping mistake in this one. Mourinho says it's a constitutional matter. The Supreme Court has no right to decide on PIO. Yeah, you're saying, but Indian courts get involved in PSC cases. So, so what are the rights and what are the no rights? That's a problem. XYZ says exactly now about China Winter Olympics. Most athletes from China were not Chinese born. They were able to get medals. Imagine hosting, but winning only 5 medals. Embarrassment of another level. It will not happen. The IOC constitution and the IOC charter says that. So therefore, before the government of India commits to hosting the Olympics, they would have to change the rules and regulations in regard to citizenship. So therefore, there is something that could happen then. Let's see. Now, rightly said, India interested in Olympic games like golf, tennis, basketball, football, swimming, even gymnastics in the origin of winning medals. How will world see us? I don't know. Again, and I've discussed this now multiple times over the years now. Let's see what happens. Pala says the reason European football could not get broadcasted was rampant illegal streams from Arabs. Cricket doesn't have that problem. Is it really that? I don't know. I don't think illegal
क्रिकेट में
streams
भी
were an
भाई
issue.
क्रिकेट में भी वही सेम ही तो इंडिया में आपको इतना वो है इसलिए मिल जाता है स्ट्रीम। बाकी कंट्रीज में जो क्रिकेट फैंस है उनको इल्लीगल से ही देखना पड़ेगा। एंड अनदर फैक्टर इज कि आप आपके एंटरटेनमेंट ऑप्शन भी बढ़ गए हैं अब कंपेयर टू
Hmm,
पास्ट। यू हैव ओनली टीवी एज ए योर एंटरटेनमेंट ऑप्शन। नाउ यू हैव ए ओटीटी एंड यू कैन वॉच मल्टीपल थिंग्स। एंड फुटबॉल भी टू मच हो गया है अब पहले से कंपैरिजन में। देयर इज अ टू मच
hmm,
फुटबॉल हैपनिंग, सो डेफिनेटली एक डिसइंटरेस्ट होता है थोड़ा सा। बट इल्लीगल स्ट्रीमिंग तो भाई यू कांट स्टॉप दैट। सो सिंपल एज़ दैट, तो वो तो होती ही रहेगी। एंड
And
क्रिकेट में भी होती है, ऐसा नहीं कि नहीं
in,
होता।
interesting. Novoselic out, Vinith Rai in. Very interesting to see who, if Nikhil Prabhu or Vinith Rai drops back into defense.
दैट्स द इंटरेस्टिंग
Um,
डिसीजन, 2 इंडियन सेंटर
hmm,
बैक।
hmm. So, but he's forced to. Um, he doesn't have another defensive. Punjab have 5 attacking foreigners.
हुँ।
This was sorry. By the way, all this hype around Indonesia going to World Cup and the performances before the origin players were added last ASEAN Cup, all Indonesian team couldn't even beat Cambodia. Yeah, that's the reality.
बट
That
डज़न्ट
is the
मैटर
reality.
भाई। आप देखिए कतर वन द 2 बैक टू बैक एशियन कप विद द यू कैन से कि प्लेयर फ्रॉम ब्राज़ील, एंड उनको उन्होंने वो दे के कर दिया। जीत गए, वर्ल्ड कप खेल भी लिया। तो नो वन टॉक्स अबाउट नाउ दैट कि भाई इनके पास वो प्लेयर आ रहे हैं।
Mm,
सो एट द एंड ऑफ द डे अगर इंडोनेशिया वर्ल्ड कप क्वालीफाई कर जाता है, आई डोंट थिंक सो कि देयर पीपल इन इंडोनेशिया केयर अबाउट कि भाई वो इंडोनेशिया के है या फिर ओरिजिन प्लेयर है। दे वांट टू सी
exactly,
देयर नेशन इनटू द वर्ल्ड कप।
exactly. Mourinho says Geo Cinema and Reliance would make more money with the Conor McGregor and Logan Paul bout than any sporting event they have covered. They know Indian football doesn't make money; it's a CSR activity. Harsh statement, but we have to agree. Have to agree.
अब अभी रिसेंटली मैं सर वो जी5 है ना, जी5
Hmm,
जी ग्रुप का जी5 ओटीटी प्लेटफ़ॉर्म जैसे ये जियो का है। उसका उसका सीईओ का मैं देख रहा था, उसने क्लियरली स्टेट किया कि वी विल नॉट गोना इन्वेस्ट इन एनी स्पोर्ट यू कैन से कि कंटेंट। उसके उसके ब्रॉडकास्टिंग के लिए हम जाने ही वाले नहीं है। इसलिए आप देखिए जी के प्लेटफ़ॉर्म पे ऊपर आपको एक भी स्पोर्टिंग वो नहीं दिखेगा। उन्होंने इंडस्ट्री का क्या बोलते हैं रियलिटी बताया। कि एट द मोमेंट जो भी प्लेयर यहाँ पे इंडिया में किसी भी स्पोर्टिंग के लिए पैसा डाल रहे हैं सिवाय क्रिकेट, दे आर ओनली यू कैन से इन्वेस्टिंग टू क्रिएट द ऑडियंस बेस फॉर देयर अदर कंटेंट। जैसे
Mm.
आप क्रिकेट से और बाकी मान लीजिए कि फुटबॉल हो गया या फिर बाकी जो स्पोर्ट बोल रहे हैं, उन सब से जो ऑडियंस आपके प्लेटफॉर्म में आएगा, जियो में आए या सोनी में, उससे वो उनका जो दूसरा कंटेंट है वो भी कंज्यूम करना चालू करेंगे, इसीलिए वो यूज करते हैं।
Mm.
बाकी दे आर नॉट मेकिंग मनी फ्रॉम एनी स्पोर्टिंग ब्रॉडकास्ट ऑफ एनी स्पोर्ट अदर देन क्रिकेट। सो वो एक उनका अभी आई थिंक बिजनेस स्टैंडर्ड या फिर किसी एक में आया था आर्टिकल रिगार्डिंग
Okay.
दिस। इसलिए उन्होंने बोला कि वी
Interesting.
ओनली वांट टू ग्रो ऑन द काइंड ऑफ कंटेंट जो कि लोग कंज्यूम कर रहे हैं, एंड इसलिए हम स्पोर्ट में नहीं जाना चाहते।
Interesting. Very interesting. Again, and OTT is becoming more and more important. As yeah, foul from Chununga again, free kick for Nihal Sudesh. Interesting to see how Punjab now play because losing Novoselic weakens the team quite a bit. Taking on some more comments, I can confidently say if we ever allow OCI players, we will reach Asian Cup quarterfinals, World Cup qualifiers, fourth round. But our local players need to be quality as well. Not like Indonesia, the gap mustn't be big. Indonesia also the gap is big. Let's see, most of the nations in Asia, the gap with European-born origin players or North American-born origin players is going to be big. But you know, Indonesia has one advantage. If I look at the players that they're getting, I mean, the one player that they didn't get was Czerny Reinders, who plays for Milan as a Dutch international. But otherwise, they've got
That would
all of
be
them who
a
they
great
wanted.
addition, sir. That would be a great addition. I think he's a
Yeah,
really good at the moment, playing at a
but
really good level. एंड कल ही मैं
he
देख रहा था,
plays.
ये इंडोनेशिया का
Uh,
डिफेंडर है, उसने यूवेंटुस के सामने सीरिया में अभी गोल मारा,
mm.
जो उनका
So
ओरिजिनल नेशनल टीम के लिए खेल रहा है।
that's the reality, na. Um, Bablu says for KBFC, this wouldn't be the first time a sack coach gets such a grand send off in airport. Yeah, I saw the interviews and it was very interesting to have that conversation.
That should be 2-0.
Uh,
One goal. 2-2. Game on. PV Vishnu scores. What a comeback from East Bengal. What a comeback. Really good.
terrible, terrible mistake in the Punjab
Terrible.
defense. Suresh Mithe was the second one. Who was the first one to touch the ball?
अभी रिप्लाई आएगा। गुड क्रॉस। Again, Ravi Kumar leave his line. He should have been there. अब आप देखिए एक डिफेंडर आपका जा रहा है। एक तो सुरेश था, ये दूसरा कौन था ये ब्लॉक करने गया वो?
Acha, Suresh, both of them. Huh? Suresh header first and then can't get it
He
off his
goes.
line.
हाँ,
Yeah, Suresh first clears it in front of David and then
I made a PV Vishnu vice captain in fantasy. That's why I wanted him to get into the
and
club.
and to me this is one of the things that shows now you take Novoselic off and this team is worth much less. You're forced to take him off. This India all Indian defense is much. Suresh Mitai made no mistakes so far, right? He's
Hmm.
off, and then does two mistakes in one action, and that is the problem. We were talking about standard of Indian footballers, no? That's the point.
Hmm.
And now East Bengal are on the up. Let's see what they can do.
If they win from here, I think that would be a big confidence booster for that player also. To down for a 2-0 and then make a comeback. I think that would be a great thing.
Already now, 2-2 is a massive up for East Bengal. But the
Hmm.
question now is,
Hmm.
uh, you know, um,
Still, there is a lot of time left in game. So
yeah, 30, 35 minutes to play. And East Bengal clearly much better now in their gameplay, much more active.
दिस इज द थिंग जो पंजाब एफसी को इवेंचुअली टाइटल के लिए वो नहीं कर पा रही है। अब
They
देखिए
are nowhere
जमशेदपुर
near
के
the
सामने भी।
title. Hiren, they,
हाँ
for them getting into top six will be tough in the end. If these kind of matches,
हाँ,
if you're not able to win, it will be tough. And that is
अगेन
that is
वेरी
the
गुड
that
फ्रॉम
is the
प्रीवियसली।
problem.
आप देखें ना, वैसे हम बात करते हैं एक साइड, हम बात करते हैं कि नॉर्थ ईस्ट इज डूइंग ब्रिलियंट दिस सीजन, बट आप देखिए मुंबई की हम बात कर रहे हैं कि अच्छा नहीं जा रहा सीजन, बट मुंबई अभी देखिए आप दे आर हेड ऑफ नॉर्थ ईस्ट। सो दैट्स द थिंग।
No, no. The point here is, to me, very simply, Northeast were playing some of the best football, but Aladdin Ajare was on fire. Aladdin Ajare not scoring, and suddenly this team is a different squad, right?
स्कोर,
And
हाँ।
again, for I think the last two matches, winning both Hyderabad and against Mohammedan Sporting, both 1-0, yes, but again, Mumbai did win them, and I'm sure that they will get better as the season goes on with all their problems. And again,
they they are looking for their any of their foreign replacement, or they will continue with this
I
foreigners.
think the first question is what is the injury to Jeremy Manzoro? Is it an ACL or is it something senior? That is the first question, and then we'll see.
What
Let
is
me
the
go.
status on John Doral?
John Toral injury hai, but not sure. I think they're trying to get him back. And again, John Toral, when I saw him play, I like this. The problem with John Toral is he's created some great chances, but he hasn't scored. Uh, you know, you know. Let's see what happens.
ये
Let me go through some.
सुरेश should
Uh,
have done, सॉरी सर, सुरेश should have cleared that ball, और
Suresh
सेकंड
should have
टाइम जब
scored.
आया, तब सेकंड टाइम आया तब।
Yeah, but you see the problem, na? He's why is he trying to clear it? Just block the ball and then shoot it out, na?
हम्म
Because it wasn't even the
हम्म
strongest of shots.
हम्म
That's the problem of our gameplay. Just some more comments. Babalu's animation says Karabasis he said fans shouldn't be obsessed with trophies. In Odisha, we won Super Cup unexpected. This caused some outrage. Yeah, not a wise comment, Babik. Surely not a
Yes,
wise comment because that is if you understand the psyche of the fans, that is the most important thing that they're longing for,
दैट इज
demanding.
देयर ओनली एक्सपेक्टेशन सर।
Uh,
फैंस बनते ही क्यों है, चाहे हम कितना भी सही गलत बात करें, बट फैंस का अगर वही एक्सपेक्टेशन नहीं है तो फैन बनने का वैसे कोई सेंस भी नहीं बनाता।
yeah.
तो आई थिंक इट शुड हैव नॉट मेड दैट पब्लिक स्टेटमेंट,
Mm,
आई वुड से दैट।
yeah. What is your opinion, Alexander Kuef, Kerala Blasters FC defender? Decent, nothing out of the ordinary, but decent. Uh, Blasters has a larger Instagram following than two IPL teams. Imagine the sponsorship if they actually win a trophy. I think the Instagram following is not a
बेंचमार्क।
very important benchmark or yardstick on that thing. Na? So Babalu's there are other factors which is media reach, and the media reach of an IPL team, even if it has less social media reach, is X times bigger, which is one thing a lot of
ओन
people
गोल,
don't want to
ओन
understand.
गोल, सुरेश मिते स्कोर ओन गोल, 3-2, ईस्ट बंगाल मेक अ कमबैक, व्हाट अ कमबैक, व्हाट अ कमबैक फ्रॉम ईस्ट बंगाल।
Unbelievable.
व्हाट अ कमबैक फ्रॉम ईस्ट बंगाल, अनबिलीवेबल।
Unbelievable, Suresh Mite. And they did it within 15
व्हाट
minutes,
अ
huh?
कमबैक। यस,
15 minutes. On the hour mark, East Bengal leading 3-2.
3-2,
Wow. And Novoselic
they
sitting on the
might
side
score,
and thinking, that was most probably the difference. And there you realize how important, na?
true,
This is how important the foreigners are in this
hmm,
league. Na? Just that proves the point. You are forced to take Novoselic off due to an injury, and then look at Suresh Mita. He doesn't even know which leg to use. He's still deciding
hmm,
in his head.
completely blanked,
And I remember people were
but what a comeback.
again unbelievable. But for East Bengal, wow, wow. I think the question of why are East Bengal so slow on the ball, I don't know why they're slow on the ball. I don't think they're slow on the ball. Rambi also says, why
Hmm.
are neighbors so hateful towards us? Look at the live comment section during any SAF game. Rambi, I don't take those comments in seriously, be it there or
Mm.
anywhere else. If too many people are there, they will get a lot of rubbish as well. I think that would be a good play of KBFC if Balotelli had joined. Aman, why would Mario Balotelli join
Mm.
Blasters or any ISL team? No one would be able to pay him. I don't think we will see relegation in ISL or any league because all clubs are losing money. Why will they take this? I think not having relegation hurts the competitiveness of the league. I don't think so. I don't think it, hurts the competitiveness of the league. But you say teams like Hyderabad, Jamshedpur, Northeast United just wait for a season or two to get players and then try to compete. This is not healthy for league and intensity of the games itself. Hyderabad would have gone down last season, and this season maybe as well, or maybe Mohammedan. I don't think it would make a difference. Joy East Bengal, sir, says Shumulo. Yeah, Joy East Bengal. Wow, what a comeback from East Bengal so far. And now it's a test of character for Punjab FC. A lot of people, you know, were talking about playoffs, this, that, and everything. It's a real test. Now Punjab FC have to prove what they're made of. Because if they don't win, they stay on 18 points from then 11 matches, right? And they're just 1 point ahead of Mumbai City, right? And a few weeks ago, Mumbai City were like 7, 8, 9 points behind them. So therefore, this league is really, really crazy sometimes. And East Bengal would move to 10 from 11 matches, so they would move closer to the Blasters, but would be still 8 points off the playoffs. So at the moment, everything is possible to play. Hi Anurag, welcome back. क्या हो रहा है अच्छा हूँ कि मैं अंधा हूँ Naresh, yeah, what to say, this is the level of Indian footballers. And Virgin says this season is a cracker of a show, every match can be a surprise. Yeah, in a positive or negative way, huh? Again, for East Bengal, brilliant as a team, but again Punjab FC, two of the goals avoidable, and we see a lot of avoidable situations for nearly every team, but it is happening. Yeah, as Punjab FC will try and get back into this game. Very tough, of course, for them. Oh, foul from Lumding, and that's the second of the night. Lumding is off.
Mm. Jalep
It's
namak.
going from this is going from bad to worse. Sir, mark my words, PV Vishnu for national team soon. Shumulla, the day he plays for the national team, I think it's for me to stop supporting the national team. It shows you how low we have come. This is not a national team. Sorry to say, they're not a national team level player. We've got a number of players in the national team who I don't think deserve the India shirt nowadays. And I wish you well, but if you think that he deserves to be in the national team, you know, I think I'm calling back Baichung, Renedy, Clifford, I don't know who, the rest to come back and play for India. Want to see a big scoring thriller? It is already a thriller, XYZ. If a team is 2-0
थ्री
down
टू
and turns
इसमें
it into a
इससे
3
ज्यादा
2,
क्या होगा?
what kind of a thriller do you want? This is what we want
हाँ,
in football, right? And East Bengal, um, you
हाँ,
know, Hiren was saying already mentality. This is mentality. This is the change that Oscar Bruzon has brought to the team, right? That this team,
mm,
despite the injuries, despite the cards problems and issues, they're able to hit back. This is class, and it shows the lack of quality of Punjab FC to be a top team in the ISL. I think that's the thing that
mm,
at the end of the day, the longer the season lasts, we will see the teams who have more quality overall, not only in the bench, but in their playing 11, that they can sort it out in such a way. You think East Bengal cannot fumble this in the end? Well, Zian, I am not a fortune teller or anything, or Hiren as well. Anything is possible.
mm.
It can be 3-3. It can go a 4-3. East Bengal can still win 5-6-2. You never know. I don't know. Would you predict, Hiren? We are in the 66, 67th minute.
Very very difficult, but no doubt at the moment momentum is with East Bengal because PFC is down to 10 men, and also playing with all Indian backline. So I'm
Yeah,
expecting fourth goal
and
might
they are
come
not
rather
precise
than a
anymore,
3-3.
na. They're not
That's
precise
a very good,
anymore on
and
2-1.
that's a fourth goal. That's the fourth goal. David Lal Sangha, beautiful header. That's the fourth goal. Again, defensive error.
Not marked. I think that was
Uh,
Nikhil Prabhu.
mm,
4-2 East Bengal. And then
mm.
Paris, yeah, will ask himself a lot of questions. But yes, Shomolo, you did. But I remember a lot of people were asking for Nikhil Prabhu in the national team. I think that also answers your question about that. We have a quality issue, and this is something evident that when a team falls apart, now this is very, very evident. East Bengal on the up, Punjab FC literally falling apart, and this is now a game for East Bengal to score a fifth or maybe even a sixth. I don't see a comeback from Punjab FC in this one. Hiren?
No chance. No chance now. Game is done and dusted by East Bengal now.
David gets a goal, national team soon. Just kidding, lol. Yeah, XYZ. But that's the problem,
Without
right?
foreigners, they are clueless.
Yeah, exactly. And this is, you need, as we discussed earlier, you need a foreign spine. And Punjab FC has
Mm.
all their foreigners up front. Uh, you know, you know, and on the other side, defense is open. No foreigner defense, no foreigner defensive midfield. Doesn't work. Does not work for them. And I think someone was praising the squad composition a little earlier. This just proves the point, right? This just proves the point that anything can happen. And Novoselic, I think a very underrated player in my opinion, one of the best foreign defenders to come new into the
Mm.
ISL this season. He's out, and it's a field day for East Bengal. It's a mentality thing, right? And I think also with Indian players is
Mm.
what I have a feeling. I don't know what you think, Hiren. You miss someone suddenly next to you who you
एक्चुअली
can
वही
depend
मैं सर
on,
बोल रहा हूँ कि फॉरेनर के बिना वो क्लूलेस हो जाते हैं. दे डोंट नो हाउ टू डू द बेसिक थिंग आल्सो, राइट? सो
right? So therefore, that's the thing, and yeah, impressive. East Bengal, very very impressive. Monok now asked the counter question: can Super Giants appeal for a stay order against tonight's result in Calcutta High Court? Or as I said earlier, no. I will also say no in this case. The result stands 4-2 East Bengal. Kipgen and Leon coming on for Leon
किस चीज
Austin.
का सर ये हाई कोर्ट का बोल रहे हैं? आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड.
The joke is that because East Bengal have gone to court now because of the Anwar Ali case, so they could go now. If the
हाँ,
result
अच्छा अच्छा.
doesn't go
ओह,
their way, they will also go to
ओके,
the
गॉट इट.
courts. That was the Mourinho joke,
ओके,
and now
ओके,
the
ओके,
counter
ओके.
joke is. So that's that. But again, yeah, this match is a perfect example. You know, to me is a very good example of you know, this match is just showcasing, highlighting the weaknesses of Indian football, right?
Hmm.
It just everything we saw in the first half, mistakes, poor defending, 2 goals from Punjab. Oh, another chance, he's been offside. Nah. And on the other side now, East Bengal get a very early goal. Suddenly in the match, Novoselic gets injured, and then you know, um, yeah, to me this is the example. And then to me, squad composition, as I've said with others as well, squad composition is an issue. But respect to East Bengal, they've Oscar has found solutions, and he 100% found the right words at halftime. You know, to come out and try and play football, because
Hmm.
Punjab are totally clueless in the second half. Huh? We've not more than 25 minutes played. Punjab, who are totally in control, are utterly clueless of what to do, not to do, and yeah, they're a little desperate, even though Machin got a chance at least, but they're at the moment look clueless, and that is something. Um, we were talking about a team which could have gone top three um, half an hour ago, and now they look like a team which is fighting to stay close for the top six. Huh? So quickly things can change. No?
Yes, yes, yes. And I think season is still long. We are midway, so there is a lot of things can happen. 3 4 matches, if you get a win and you're back on track, or maybe you can secure a playoff. So I think
For me, Punjab FC are
definitely.
not a candidate for top three. I've said this earlier. I say this again today. For
Mm,
me, Punjab FC, if they can get into the top six, that would be a huge success for this club. As someone who's worked for the
mm,
entity, it is something which I feel if they can get to that level, that's a huge piece of success, and nothing more. Be realistic, and the same applies also after the start to East Bengal. That if they can get into the top six after not having won any game in the first six, would be a huge success. So therefore, one has to be realistic, and see what happens. But this is today, this turnaround also with the players that East Bengal are missing, it's quite impressive. But
mm,
Punjab FC, looking at this game, two losses in a row, yeah, a little bit of a crisis, and they will have to think: will they do they want to spend? Can they spend in the winter to bring in a few reinforcements?
mm. सर मैं अभी चलता हूँ, क्योंकि
Huh.
मैं भी पोस्ट मैच करने वाला हूँ, सो मैं
All
थोड़ा सा
right,
वो
all right,
अरेंज
Hiren. Thanks a lot
सेटअप.
for joining in. As I've linked Hiren's channel in the title, Curious Harry. If you're not following him, do follow him. Doing daily updates on what's happening in Indian football, doing a lot of lives discussions, and of course, I join him once in a while. He joins me once in a while. So thanks a lot, Hiren, for your time, and yeah, we'll speak to you in private and also in public on YouTube as well. So Hiren, thanks a lot for your
थैंक यू
time,
सर.
bhai.
ओके ओके सर.
So that was Hiren, for you guys on the channel today. Good to have him back. And yeah, another 17 minutes remaining in this game. Looks good for East Bengal at the moment, in charge 4-2 here in this match. And Punjab FC now at least earning a corner. So therefore, that's going to be interesting. Will Harry Kane win trophy with Bayern this season? XYZ, that's going to be an interesting one. P. Vishnu for a foul on the sidelines gets the yellow card. Going to be a very interesting question because the German Cup title is gone, but it is still possible to win the Bundesliga, potentially win the Champions League, the final, which will be in Munich. So therefore, Harry Kane still has that chance as Nishu Kumar gets ready to come on for Nanda. So interesting to see if Nishu plays a defensive role or more of an attacking winger. Or maybe East Bengal move to a three-man backline, maybe even. I don't know what Oscar is thinking about. But 10-man Punjab with a corner. Ball goes nowhere. Leon Augustin with an attempt, but that was a foul from Leon on Nishu Kumar. Yeah, man, that would have not even gone goalwards, and that's stamping Leon against Nishu. And that's the foul from Vishnu against Leon, which earned him a card. And East Bengal 4-2 is a good result, but maybe they can get Clayton amongst the goal scorers. I think that would be good for the red and gold, just to get Clayton amongst the goals. And see trying to combine, lose the ball, win the ball back. As red and gold try and combine. 76th minute. Looks good for the red and gold now. Third win of the ISL campaign if they can keep it like this. move to 10 points from 11 matches. That would be a step up closer to the Blasters. At the moment, even the goal difference would be better than the Blasters. And but still a way to go to close in on the top 6. East Bengal combined ball out to PV Vishnu. Trying to get past Leon Augustin. Somehow they clear. Ooh. Clayton Silver. And that's the drinks break. Vishnu beats Leon Augustin. It's the ball in. Ricky Shabong can't clear. And then Ravi Kumar ahead of Clayton. And East Bengal turned this match around from 2 goals down to 2 goals up, 4-2. And what's Oscar going to say now to his team? Keep on playing football. You've got one man more on the field. You've got a man advantage. And utilize that. You think East Bengal will let go of Clayton for next season or stick with him? Next season, well, then I don't see him staying. I mean, at least at the moment, it looks like it. The question would be if they're going to keep Clayton even in the winter. I might think that they might need someone, if they want to challenge top 6, someone who can replace Diamantakos and get them goals, because Clayton is not the same Clayton as we've seen in the past. You know? So that's something. Unbelievable. Can't believe what I saw. Yeah, Raj, that's football. That's the charm of football, why we love to watch football. That's why football is such a beautiful game. You know, you think it's going in a certain way. Punjab were looked to be cruising in this one, and then suddenly East Bengal get an early goal in the second half, and then totally turn this match around. Impressive way they turned this thing around. And Achinto asked, Punjab match fix kya hai? Achinto, why even raise this question? This is football. These things happen. You know, so it is Punjab were in charge, were in control, but then they couldn't hold on to it, and now they are there where they are, and now they're one man down and they're chasing, and yeah, they don't have the options on the bench to really threaten East Bengal. You know, so therefore for them that's something that is there. Bajaj ne East Bengal ki match gift kiya hai. Bajaj has nothing to do with Punjab FC. So Chinto, please get your facts right before making statements or allegations. You know, he has nothing to do with Punjab FC. He runs Minerva Punjab. Luka Machin gone off really angry with his team, and he can be because yeah, they look to be cruising at halftime. They're doing really well. We're in charge of things and haven't been able to replicate that after the break. And also you realize with Novoselic going off, that was really what caused problems. Let's see if Makenga can make a difference up front now for the shares. Abhishek keeps the ball. Raj says East Bengal bench looks impressive. Okay. As yeah, it looks like East Bengal trying to manage things. Suresh plays it to Abhishek. Can he find a fellow team player? And shot from Pulga. No, sorry, from Kipgen. And save from Trapsuk and Singhil. Abhi Mite. And then the youngster Kipgen, but no problem. Punjab FC having problems to get out of the danger zone, lose the ball again. For East Bengal with less than 10 minutes to play, it's just about controlling the game, trying to get something out of it, and Clayton wins and earns a corner, takes his time, and why shouldn't he? 4-2, they're leading now, they're in charge, and the red and gold fans being shown, yes, they can be happy, they should be happy. To second corner of the game for the red and gold. Let's see if they can cause trouble to Punjab FC. Clayton, good corner, goes as far as Chungunga. Hector Eustace tries to curl it around. Sorry, Nishu Kumar. Babalu's animation says also Kerala Blasters seem to have lost the home advantage. Players starting to get scared and make mistake in front of crowd. Yeah, seems to be also a problem as David comes off. And Aman CK is going to come on. Yeah, it's a problem, right? That home advantage, it's turning out to be a disadvantage, right? So therefore, for me, yeah, these are all things that happen in football, and it's not helping. So a lot of work, you know, not only looking for a new coach, but looking of how to rebuild the touch, connect with the fans, also with the team. Yeah, it's not going to be easy as we return to this game. 83 minutes plus played. It's East Bengal 4, Punjab FC 2. And yeah, the red and gold have been impressive today, I have to say. And that second 45 didn't look too good in the first 45. Bakenga, but cleared by Yuste. To Yuste. Again, showing what the Spaniard can do. Leon. Okay, gets the ball back. Leon Augustin. Did that ball go out? No, it didn't. Corner for Punjab FC. Pulra Vidal to take the corner. And is it Bakenga who heads it out? I think it has. Have you checked out some I-League matches? If so, who do you see as a strong contender at the moment for the title? See, my strongest contender was, is, and will remain Interkashi, in my opinion. I think the combination of Habas and Johnny Kauko in the team, I think, yeah, adds something to that team. There was no need to lose that game against Churchill Brothers, but they've beat Vishnu now down on the ground, and they remain my top contenders. And as I said, Gokulam and Srinidhi remain my two challengers for the title. But it's a long season. Churchill Brothers seem to have a settled side this year, not like in the last few years where they started off badly and then sort of settled at some stage and created some problems for the others. So therefore, Churchill might be. Dempo started off well. Real Kashmir started off well. Yeah, mixed bag. But to me, Interkashi still remain, at least to me, it remained the title favourites. PV Vishnu. Off. Is he going to come back or stay out? Abhimite goes through. And Punjab FC have lost their way in this game, clearly visible. And East Bengal have shown that they have quality in the squad at the end of the day, despite all the injuries. Pulra Vidal to Leon Augustin. Once a corner against Sijaji Maher. And it's interesting what happens in a game, right? In the first half, people were praising Punjab FC, their management and what they're doing. And, East Bengal got their own set of problems with injuries, with card suspensions. And suddenly now, with a few minutes to go, corner, important header from Hector Yuste. Augustin back into the danger zone, cleared again. Abhishek Mite. Pulga Vidal is going to try and get the ball. He does. Wow, impressive. Crosses is in, but not in a dangerous space. Lovely twist and turn from Clayton Silva. But East Bengal played back, rather controlled the ball. The Kolkata Giants have managed well in the second 45 after they got back and took the lead. That is how a good team, quality team plays. David, 1 goal, 1 on target, 5 passes in final third, 32 touches overall. Overall, good figures for a striker. And P. Vishnu, that goes wide. Claims it to be a contact from Liam Augustin. Was there a contact? Doesn't look like it. Let's see from another angle. No, there is no contact. It's a goal kick. With only a few minutes remaining. A little over 2 minutes plus added time. Looks good, but Kinga gets to it, beats Hector Yuste, puts it in. Oh, that goes way off. And that's the small difference. In the first half, Pulga Vidal puts one of those balls into the net. And here you see Bakenga blasting it wide. And those of you who are watching, if you like what you're seeing, what you're watching, do leave a like behind. 9 likes so far, and share it with other people. And those of you who are liking what you're seeing, also do leave a subscription behind. We are 4 short of the 2000 mark. Yes, we're at 1996. So thank you for your support as always. So 4 short. If you haven't, do subscribe to the channel. Let's beat that 2000 mark, and let's keep on growing the community. That is helping us. Just one second, I just need to quickly grab some water. I'll be watching the game and talking to you as well, as East Bengal clear their lines against Punjab FC. Yeah, it's one of those games. It's where it's a game of 2 halves. East Bengal the best of first halves, but Punjab did. And now in the second 45, it's the other way around. That East Bengal played a much better game in the second 45, and are controlling the game now. And Punjab FC have nothing to really get back against their opponents. That's the sad part. And therefore, I remember people were praising the squad composition and what they're doing. It's not balanced. And that showed East Bengal, despite so many big injuries, big players missing, still are putting out a squad again. That they were able to turn it around. Interesting, Clayton Silva, who wasn't amongst the goal scorers, but you have to see here Jaji Maher with the first, Vishnu with the second, Suresh own goal, and then David fourth in the 67th minute. So they were able to change around the game in a little over 20 minutes. And that's the potential that East Bengal now have under Oscar Bruzon. Much more settled side, even under these difficult circumstances. In this difficult situation, they've been able to turn things around as Clayton Silva leaves the field, but Shahan Banerjee comes on. Clayton has played his part today. His free kick, holding up the ball, but again, not amongst the goal scorers. I think that would be worrying for East Bengal, that the experienced Clayton Silva, with all that he can play and can bring to the squad, that he's unable to be amongst the goal scorers. That's going to be a concern for East Bengal FC. as we have 7 minutes of added time in this game. And yeah, it's going to be, it is already a big, big comeback win for the red and gold, one of historic proportion, I would say, in the ISL, as Makenga plays it. Oh, good save there from Prabsukan. Could have been a third for Punjab FC. Oh, Ravi Kumar, little adventurous. East Bengal get the ball back. Aman, Vishnu, Aman, PV Vishnu still has the ball, loses it to Leon Augustin. Punjab FC, and Leon misses the flight of the ball. Yeah, that's the scary part, I guess, for him, for them. Um, Pulga Vidal, good save from Prabsukan, single. And Aman Sike charging against Ravi Kumar, who survives. We've seen other things this season. Shovik Chakraborty playing a key role in his squad. With Sal Crespo missing. Abhimite still trying to charge down, but plays it back. 4 minutes remaining. And Nachununga tries to be smart against Pulga Vidal, who gets to the ball, but ball goes out. Goal kick for East Bengal with a little less than 4 minutes to play. Surely this is going to be an impressive comeback win for the Reds and Gold. They'll be very happy with the outcome. And who knows what all is potentially possible in this ISL season. And for Punjab FC, yeah, it's going back to the drawing board. They need some Indian reinforcements for the bench and maybe look at what can be done to improve their um, foreign contingent. The attacking five are really good. Even a Bakenga, I would count to it. But yeah, Novoselic out, and this team is a different squad. That's I think the big concern for them. And suddenly an impressive Punjab look like an average side. This is the change in the ISL. Leon Augustin plays back to his keeper. Ooh, Ravi Kumar does clear it. Long ball to Pulga Vidal. Doesn't get contact. Misses it. Well, the next one, FC Goa versus Mohun Bagan Super Giant. To see it play out. Both teams look good. Advantage, I think, a little bit to FC Goa at home, I would say. But Mohun Bagan, of course, have won in Goa in the recent past. Yeah, but I still say it's a little bit of an advantage to FC Goa, I think. And to make the league interesting, yeah, we would need an FC Goa win to keep the league a little tight at the top. So let's see what happens. But it should be an exciting encounter on Friday night at the Fatorda. Pulga Vidal plays to Bakenga, who's able to control the ball, but that's a weak attempt. Yeah. Bakenga, no real replacement for Luka Machin in that way, but even Luka Machin didn't have too many opportunities today. As we are in the last minute of the game, East Bengal with an impressive comeback. Didn't expect that at halftime, to be very honest, but when they scored in that 46th, 47th minute, yeah, it was clear that something is on the cards. And the Novoselic injury, and that added to it. Really, really impressed by East Bengal today, I have to say, that they were able to get back from those 2 goals down to score four, and not easy. As yeah, one of those match days. And that's the end of it. East Bengal Football Club score an impressive 4-2 comeback win against Punjab FC. Who would have thought that at the break when Punjab FC were leading 2-0? But in the end, deserving, more than deserving win for East Bengal FC, despite those injury problems, and, you know, David has been named player of the match. Okay, that's an interesting one. So therefore, these are important 3 points for East Bengal. They're up to 10. They're up to double digits. One behind the Blasters. And on the other side, Arithro, no sound. Is it no sound? I don't know. To me, am I hearing it? Am I seeing it? Is there a sound? Is there no sound? I don't know. If there is sound or not. Uh, and for okay, your problem. Okay. And you say good to see you, Vartik Rangong, not be breaching Konka by the host, by the guests, I guess you want to say. And well, for East Bengal, yeah, it is an important step to try and push towards the top six. For Punjab FC. As we see Limperis, he'll be very, very disappointed after those first 45 minutes, which were good, very good, even from Punjab FC, to come to Kolkata to lead 2-0 with two brilliant goals from Zuljic and Pulga Vidal. But then that second half, just not good enough. One has to sadly say, from their perspective. And East Bengal clearly impressive in the way they came back, and yeah, they'll be very, very happy with that result. And that's gonna be the reality of this game, which once more to me proves that despite the problems, East Bengal still have some potential in there, and Oscar Brozon is getting the best out of this team as the Moshal is burning at the Saltlake Stadium. So from that perspective, the red and gold are more than just alive; they are live and kicking, and they can only go up from here, in my opinion. Let me know what you think, guys, as I slowly come to the end of this extended watch along on this Tuesday night, as East Bengal FC win 4-2 against Punjab FC. And yeah, Shumulo says today's match making us back to old East Bengal victory times in those golden days. Yeah, Shumulo, I had a similar feeling. This felt like a vintage East Bengal today, with the potential that the team has. As Suresh Mita is being shown, who's of course going to be the big player or the player who will be the most unhappy about the mistakes that he committed. And again, this team has potential. They showed it today. They won deservingly. They won in the end. Also, in that way, it could have been maybe 5 or 6 in the end. But this match will give East Bengal a lot of confidence going into the upcoming encounters, because these are the kind of games that you want to win. Next match is going to be on Saturday, another home game against Jamshedpur FC, and that could be interesting because Jamshedpur are currently sixth on 18 points. So if East Bengal can get another win, they would, close in a little bit more on those top six spots, and that race heats up again because some other teams, of course, are in between East Bengal and Punjab FC. Of course, Mumbai City have also on Saturday, early kickoff against Chennai FC. Northeast United face next Monday Hyderabad FC. Must-win match after the two losses. Chennai FC have won after a long time. They of course travel to Mumbai, and the Blasters on Sunday against Mohammedan Sporting. Could be an interesting, very interesting encounter as well. So therefore, there is a lot to play for, and yeah, best of luck says these match. This match shows how good refereeing can make a match so exciting. Your thoughts? Yep, the refereeing, nothing to complain today about. I don't know what the others, but I feel that was a solid performance from the ref with no mistakes or no major mistakes to speak about. And yes, a referee who we don't speak about also adds to a good game. So best of luck. Very, very, very good point. Very, very valid point also on this as well, because a good referee is someone that you don't see or don't speak about, as you say, and therefore that is that. As I said, slowly coming towards the end of this live. As I always say, if you haven't, do like, share, and subscribe to Aaron Foot here on YouTube. As I say, 1996. I said four more, four more. So we're down to just the fingers on one hand to reach the 2000 mark. So thanks a lot for all of you who have been supporting this channel for a short time or for a longer period of time. And yeah, and uh, we will be back. Pratik says Anwar as a CDM is a big revelation. Yeah, played well overall. Did have his issues in the first half, as East Bengal defensively had in the first, but again once Punjab FC fell apart a little, he was able to control things and get things going. So that's a good thing for him and for East Bengal FC as well to have an alternative in there. So I come to the end of this live, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow. Most probably around this time, around 9:45, as I usually do. So therefore, as I say, like, share, and subscribe. Unfoot. Also watch the other videos. Did something last night about Blasters sacking Store. Earlier, I asked the question about the goalkeeper problems. Mohun Super Giants, are they sort of favorites to win the ISL League Shield? Isa Gralte should be playing for the national team. So do watch those videos as well. And I'll be back tomorrow with another live. So thanks and good night.